Warning, live field, goggles on.
Sadly, you guys are.
Diese Option. Yeah, it's really
Goggles on, you guys are good. I'm good.
Hey, Houdini, make sure this TV's plugged in, bud.
Which one?
Let me show you. This TV that's down here is plugged in at the top.
HDMI?
No.
Power plug?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see a power plug.
Right here.
Oh, down on that side?
There's the last.
No, it's not. Do we have an extra plug?
We've got plenty.
Is there another section one?
We've got
I was like, we're going It should be plugged in, Ethan. Is it on?
Yeah.
Is it on? Okay, so. All right, here we are. Back at ShotZone in Indiana for the SXL tournament here. It's your local magician Houdini. We're about ready to kick off here. I've got same buddy that I had from the last tournament here. Go ahead.
Yes, it is Charlie back at it again with Houdini. I'll be helping him commentate this lovely tournament we got going on in Indiana at the ShotZone Open.
20 seconds.
We've got Nashville Coyotes against Pittsburgh Nebula to go for our first round. It's a very wide open field here.
Yeah, we're seeing a
10
lot
seconds.
bigger of a layout, or a lot open of a layout than we saw at GG at the past Missouri
Let's see,
tournament.
first breakout of the tournament. Let's see how it's played.
2 minutes.
So we got two pushing down into the snake side area. We got the back W, that back Mayan, one sitting at home, the backhand, and D1 for Nebula. Now, I know some of you probably can't see it all that great. Yeah, let's see what we got here. Nashville Coyotes, very similar setup, but Coyotes dropped their D2. So Coyotes down one, bumping up the field at Dorito side there on Coyotes. Let's see what we got here in the middle.
They're keeping the middle pretty clear so far. We're seeing both teams kind of hunkering down on the sides.
It's going to be a very strong cross-laning type of field. This back Mayan right here, you see him back there tucked in close to the back left side, that big tower, that Mayan, that is a very disgusting angle. If you get someone tall enough, shooting clean across those two middle wedges is totally doable. You got home back here on Nebula, peeking that far back left W on Snake side. Yeah, we got a little stalemate going on here. Yeah, we got, what do we see? I see 2 for Coyotes.
And I believe we got 4 on Nebula.
4 on Nebula. Ooh, Nebula looking good right now. 2 Coyotes is all I see right now, so let's see if they toss a towel. almost toss the towel. Go ahead and toss the towel.
Yeah, because you still have so much time to come back at this point, it being the first match of the set.
And you're down 4-2. You're down double.
I wonder if they got a head count going right now. It probably wouldn't be too difficult to keep a head
Good move
count.
by Nebula there into the snake brick.
That's going to give him a great crossfield shot
Yeah,
towards that back
definitely.
Dorito.
Definitely going to be able to hold that lane down really good.
Oh, we're seeing more Nebula movement over on the D side.
That back left Dorito you can see here is going to be in a tough situation. Yep, Snake picked him out. Snake picked him out. He won out, picked out by Snake.
This is-
Snake brick there. Now if he makes his way around that home. Yep, the creep is coming in.
Yes.
Towel,
There's
the
that
towel.
towel. Okay.
Towel.
Smart move by Coyotes, again, being in a 1v4 this early in the match. You kind of want to give yourself as much time to come back as you can.
Yeah, you started seeing that creep. They had their head count.
Yes,
That
they
D-
did.
That D1 went, and then it was just a push.
Yep.
A full out swarm.
Nebula was moving in a great sync, though. We saw the two players on D side moving up towards the middle, and then you had that snake side player come up as well towards the 50 brick. So seeing good communication off the bat on Nebula.
Absolutely. You can hear the communication, but that snake side brick definitely
seconds.
caused the round to get put out a lot quicker.
Yeah. Again, with such an open field layout, it's going to be good for these players to kind of move as quickly to the center
20
as they
seconds.
can to kind of hold down that middle brick and that middle wedge. Because again, that just gives you so much of a cross field shot.
It does. And it's
10 seconds.
one of the largest bunkers on the field right now. So let's see what this breakout looks like here. See, we got Coyotes. Very similar breakout. They pushed to D2. They lost
penalty
their
looks
W.
like.
And they lost their Mayan. Take a look here. Nebula still up. Nebula up 4. We got Nebula up 4 and what do we got
Coyotes 3.
here? 3.
Coyotes 2. They
Coyotes-
lost their D side player.
Coyotes down to 1.
Oh.
Ooh. Nebula coming in strong.
I mean, we shouldn't expect
this.
anything less. They
4-1.
placed second in our GG tournament last
Yeah,
time.
yeah. Yeah,
So
they
they are
placed-
coming out just as strong as they finished last time.
Yeah, also second place, tied for second place last season. Very strong team.
Yeah.
Towel.
Fast
Towel.
towel.
Yeah.
Time.
But again, a
Fast
smart
towel.
play.
Point approved.
That's now Nashville Coyotes. There's a lot of time.
Yeah, we still got about 5 minutes after the break time coming into the last couple of points here.
They can still do it, but they have to.
They got to make a push.
And if Coyotes is smart, which I believe they're going to do, they'll probably. So they've been pushing someone to that D2 off
Yeah.
the break. They'll probably hold that player to D1 and just pocket shoot for as long as they can.
30 seconds.
Run the time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right now, I mean, there's a lot of time, but don't exhaust yourself. Why?
Especially this being the first game of the day. It's still
20
relatively
seconds.
cool out here, but it's not going to stay that way for much longer throughout the day.
For sure. That'll definitely blow over once you get in there and get moving and running.
Oh, yeah.
10 seconds.
What we got in the chat here? We got Rainbow. What's up, Rainbow? We got a breakout Nebula. One staying. Ooh, nice bump there from Nebula. Well played. You see how he shadowed from that
Yep.
home?
And I moved up to that Aztec
Yeah,
real
just
quick.
held a lane,
Yep.
pushed that lane down, knew he had it, and walked right into it. Like it was
We saw
nothing.
Nebula lose their D1 player, but then the player on the home can went up and straight took his position.
Now let's see. We actually got 150 brick.
Oh, that's the first time
Coyotes
we've seen
pushed
that
to center 50
today.
brick. First one today.
Yes.
That can be, if he has to play it a little stealthy.
Yep.
If played correctly, he can pick people off and they'll never know. That's and he's got. Look at this. He's got awesome cover from this back Mayan. That back Mayan can shoot over that brick 50 and help that brick 50 player out.
Yep.
So that's really well played. They're keeping solid back lines. Let's see here.
And
What
it
we
looks
got?
like Nebula's only got 2 players left.
Okay, Coyotes coming out.
They're coming out swinging this
Coyotes
round. They know
up.
they're down 2 and
4
they're
up.
gonna push.
Oh, I think Coyotes might have found the groove here.
Yep.
They took
Oh,
some
he's
food.
pushing up to
That
the.
snake 50 brick. That snake brick.
Oh, we're gonna see a little bit of a
Snake brick
shootout.
can
Oh, and
he
Coyotes
took
got
out-
the Nebula player.
Yeah, took out that asset. Well played.
Yes.
There you go. Coyotes running that.
Oh, running him down.
Nice. Come through the sweep with the bunker touch. What a run.
Righty.
That's so, what did he say? He
Point
said,
approved.
Daddy Kyle, that's old Daddy Kyle right there. Old Daddy Kyle. Good run. That Trimble pushed to that 50 brick there and just worked out that mine. And then from there, it was a sweep.
So when you say tremble push, what do you mean
It
by
was,
that?
it was one of the players.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. I just happen to know some of these.
Yes, gotcha.
Yeah. So that was very well played. That 50 brick opened up that entire D side. And once he hit that brick, that D side
30
opened, and
seconds.
it was
Gone from there.
gone from there.
Yep.
Yeah. We knew the head count was there, so push it in. Let's go.
Yeah, Coyotes coming back from that.
Let's see,
20
Coyotes
seconds.
pulled that round. Let's see what their break's like. Now, I did like how Nebula broke out on that home bunker last break. It was pretty nice.
10 seconds.
Pretty nice. Let's see what we got here.
Boom.
Ooh, Coyotes making a hard break for that 50 wedge once again. That was essential in their last match, and they're trying to keep that held down again going into this one.
So so they left that back. They left that back W open.
Yep.
Instead of pushing that back W player, they pushed him to the 50 brick. Well played.
Yeah.
And they didn't expect it last round. They might not expect it this round. That's
Yeah. Oh, he's pushing to the D side.
What a run! What a play!
Wow, at D50 within the first 10-15 seconds of this match.
Let's see what Nebula's got going back in. Nebula just dropped a player. They're up 4. What do we got? 4-4.
Oh,
2, 3, 4. 4-4.
4-4.
Yeah, 4 up.
Yeah.
Lone Wolf, how's it going, Lone Wolf? My buddy. Then you got one in that D50.
Yep.
Got small Dorito on 50 there.
Yes.
Well played. Did they lose that brick player?
No, the brick player moved over to the D50.
that's right. Yeah, he
Yep.
bounced over to the
Oh, we
D50.
lost a Nebula player on the D1.
Oh, Nebula dropped another one.
Oh, so it looks like a 2v4, 2v5 right now.
Oh, yeah, I see 2. Oh, and then we got a hard push on D2 in the enemy territory by, looks like Kyle.
60 seconds.
Looks like, oh, nice run. Way to go.
Thanks.
I think their middle 50 brick push is paying out.
I think it is as well.
Because they came back within 5 minutes. Perfectly timed, too, for a potential overtime.
Oh, 100%. But moving to that 50 brick is a little bit of a risk right off break because it's such an open layout.
It is.
So if you catch somebody staying at home for a second or two and then they can just kind of cross shoot it, they'll get that guy every time. So it's got to be a quick and decisive move.
You've got to,
Either off the break or even coming from the D side. You might be able to get up to that 50 brick or 50 wedge.
you could, maybe if you bounced around that small can for cover, you could probably,
Yeah.
definitely probably make it. Which, I mean, we saw him bounce from 50 brick to D2,
Yeah.
you know, which, honestly,
50 brick to D3 because he moved up to that center one.
He moved it to the baby Dorito
Yep.
there? Oh, okay. I thought he bumped 2 and then up. I just know he bumped over there.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Wow, Coyotes coming back after an 0-2 to start it out.
Yeah, so I kind of feel like they, they kept running that back W for the first 2 rounds. They ran that back W.
Yeah,
Second 2 rounds,
they've been 50 wedge.
50 wedge.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like they probably led them to the W and then switched it.
Yeah. And again, with the open layout, we're seeing a very open snake side this time around. Like normally you've got multiple shorter, long bunkers that players can kind of army crawl down. We saw that a lot at GG the last tournament.
Absolutely.
Where you have players crawling down past the 50 even a couple of times. We saw that.
Yeah, with this, you're correct. With this particular layout, the Dorito side is heavier for cover, for sure. But you get to that snake brick is very rewarding if you can make it.
Yep.
It's the risk for reward type thing.
100%.
Yeah, for sure.
It looks like we're not seeing any overtime with that tiebreaker with Coyotes and Nebula, it seems.
No?
No. I believe, I could be wrong, I believe I heard some of the refs talking that towards the end of like the first round robin bracket, they will be doing tiebreakers, but they won't be doing tiebreakers every match to save time. Okay. Again, I could be wrong. That was something that I had heard talked amongst the refs.
I know they're pulling like actual like TV results, so like each round literally counts towards a particular point.
Okay.
Win-loss type
Yeah.
deal.
Because then that goes to the overall points that
For
teams have the season.
Correct,
Okay.
yeah, it's like a build-up to the whole season.
Gotcha.
In other words, you can be doing really good, miss a tournament.
And
If
still-
second place team places first in that tournament, and first place team doesn't show,
Yeah.
second place could now be tied and or taken first.
Okay.
So it is important if you want to get into the top tier level
Yeah.
at the end of the season that you attend every tournament.
Exactly.
What do we got now?
Looks like we've got Active Threat and Slaughter Gang. This is going to be a intense match in my opinion. Active Threat at the first tournament we had saw them at was the GG Missouri tournament, which was the last one, and they came out swinging for a team that I believe it was their first SXL tournament.
First speed tournament.
First speed tournament. Okay.
Period.
They placed third, I believe.
Third place, yeah.
And Slaughter Gang is our current reigning champion for the season and
Yeah.
of the last tournament. I
Yeah.
believe they came in first.
Yeah, as of right now, I believe Slaughter has placed first every tournament thus far.
I believe so as well. I think they might also be leading the season in points.
Yeah, I would.
I can pull
A
that
strong
up.
assumption would say yes.
Yes.
Yeah. But Active Threat still a bit of an unknown
Yeah.
for us.
This is also their first indoor tournament
Correct,
at ShotZone.
yes. You took the
Whereas
words right out of my mouth.
For
Yeah.
other teams, this is their home field. This is their bread and butter. This is what they're used to playing.
Correct. So I want to see how Active Threat's going to adapt
Yeah.
because they are an outdoor field playing team. So Missouri was more of their stomping
Yeah.
grounds, and this is
A little bit outside the wheelhouse.
different ball game. Like BBs
Yeah.
get to you a bit faster here.
Yeah, that's true.
than they do over there.
Yep.
So
And you're not
let's-
accounting for wind resistance or any of that kind of
Correct.
stuff going on
30
in here.
seconds.
They're going to be
So,
coming in hot. So
Yeah. This is
let's-
going to be a good match.
I'm curious how they'll adapt.
I am too.
Slaughter Gang can
20
come out
seconds.
and wreck, but they can also get in their own heads sometimes. If they can stay out of their own heads, they're going to dominate this.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
I have no reason not to think so because they've been doing it the whole season.
Exactly.
Watch this breakout. We got Active Threat on our left here.
Oh, we see them go. We see both teams going for the 50 wedge.
Yes.
They
Both
saw that
teams
first match.
mirrored up. Slaughter Gang with a nice backfield spread. They got like a horseshoe spread. They got one in the Mayan. You see him shooting?
Oh, standing straight
He's
up.
shooting clean over that middle wedge. You can tell.
Yeah, because he's going back to that Dorito
He's
player.
he's laning back towards that back D3 or D1
Yes.
player. And they got like a horseshoe layout, so very strong breakout for Slaughter Gang for sure. Very similar.
Yeah.
Very, very similar. The only difference I think is that big can.
Yeah, they've got a
Slaughter
player
Gang's
over in the
on
Snake
the big
W.
can. Yeah, correct. So,
Yeah.
oh, interesting. I don't think anyone's dropped yet.
No, we've still got a 5v5 going.
Yeah, so these 50 bricks here, you can see both of these in the 50 brick watching that back W. They're laning that back W.
Active.
Slaughter. No, Slaughter Gang dropped their 50 brick.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe that back Mayan right here got the 50 brick. Oh, nice bump up to Snake Cliff there for Active Threat. Oh, one down.
We're seeing Slaughter push to that D side, looks
Yep,
like. We got
Slaughter
somebody at
hold- yeah, Slaughter hold
D3.
down. That's two down back to back on Active Threat.
So we're
Slaughter
looking
Gang-
at a 3v.
We're looking at a 2v1.
Oh,
Towel.
Yeah, Slaughter Gang brought it back.
yeah.
They were down. I think they
How
were
was it a-
down. I think they were down like
2?
2-4.
I think
They
so.
waxed.
They got the 50.
Yeah. Wow. He must have been the one that went to 50 brick. Snake 50. I can see him move up.
Yeah.
I moved the
30
camera to
seconds.
see where Slaughter. I wanted to get the body count.
Yeah,
head
yeah.
count, you know?
But yeah, we saw active threat thrown in the towel for that match, giving Slaughter a
20 seconds.
first point lead. But again, both these teams had very aggressive breakouts going to the 50 brick, and then we saw the active threat player make it to the 50 snake
10 seconds.
brick as well, or the 50, yeah,
It's a very good move.
yeah.
Active threat come out actually
Came out strong.
better prepared than I thought.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at this.
Team
We
win.
got active threat here on our right, breaking out, same breakout.
Oh.
See, you can't do that with a team like Slaughter Gang. They
Yep.
were ready.
And they knew. They know how crucial that 50 wedge
Yep.
is.
And
And they
Slaughter
still
Gang-
held down their own.
He still held the 50.
Yep.
They knew he was going. They had him.
Yeah. Slaughter Gang had that horseshoe. Oh, we lost there.
Slaughter just lost their 50 bricks, so we got 4 slaughters. We got three active threat, 4 slaughter. Got 4 slaughter, 3 active threat. Nope, it's we got a back pocket shootout right now, crossfield shootout. There's definitely going to be a lot of angles here. You can see these back left on our screen. They're definitely, one's going to be looking straight down the pipe, and that tall bunker, that Mayan's going to be looking across the field.
Towards your Dorito side.
Yeah, towards the Dorito side.
Okay.
And then your Dorito here, more than likely, is going to be looking down the tape,
Okay.
down Dorito side, and he'll probably be engaging across towards the W at some point. So you might see him rotate back and forth.
Okay.
Let's see what active threat's got. So I think that home bunker is very underrated.
Yeah.
Because you can get
It's a good
really-
anchor point.
And if you're held down, you can at least get some call outs.
Yeah.
You can get some good field view there. Active threat pushing to 50 hard.
Yeah, that 50 wedge is starting to become a crucial piece. And again, this is the second game of the day. Teams are starting to realize how they can utilize that 50 wedge.
I see a bit of a hammer flank push here. What I mean by that is you see how they got 3 groups in the back right and 1 solo guy in the 50. This can be very strong if they pick cross field, then they can just sweep.
Okay.
But very weak if D side is pushed.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a trade-off. If they can hold
The risk
that
for the
cross
reward
field,
here.
yeah, if they hold that cross field, I think it'll pay out.
Yeah.
That Slaughter Gang has yeah, that Slaughter Gang holding this this little power flank side.
Active threats. Oh, they're pushing for that D side, which, ooh, he's running
Yep,
down.
I think he might have found the weakness. Did they get him?
It looks like they traded
think
that 50 wedge.
I think they might have got him. Yeah, he's out.
Oh, we see a flag thrown
I saw a
on.
flag toss. Yeah.
I believe that was on Slaughter.
Yes.
yeah.
That wasn't Slaughter Gang. It was a minor, so they lost 2 on that. So we got 1. What do we got here? 1v1.
Oh.
We got a 1v1. We got active threat here back on this big Mayan.
Yeah. I don't know if they quite know where the other player is yet.
They're mirrored up Mayan.
Yeah.
They're both on the same. Yep. they know it.
There we go.
The question is, who's going to push to that snake brick?
Ooh, Slaughter, I believe.
He went to the side, yeah.
Yeah.
Slaughter went over to the W.
He's trying to get that cross shot on the.
Where are we at?
Oh, he's at the can. Oh, he's making the push for the 50 brick and the snake.
Active threat.
Oh, they got him.
Slaughter Gang pulled that round.
And he's going to hustle down the field to take that point.
What is that? That looks like Cujo.
Towel.
I could be wrong.
Towel.
It's hard to read the numbers.
Towel.
Read the names and numbers on the jersey.
Yeah.
Approved.
I was going to say, because both these teams are decked out in all black, I'm having
Yeah.
touch of trouble
No, I don't
differentiating from the teams.
I don't
So
think that was.
if I mix them up, viewers, I do apologize about that.
We got some in the. Take a shout out to some of the guys in the chat. We got Neo Lone Wolf. We got Rainbow still in here. Matthew. Yes, I'm playing way too many turns.
30 seconds.
No such thing, Matthew. There's no such thing. Wu-Tang Warren forever. Oh, I think we have a Joker's fan in here. I think I know who you're talking about, Ivan.
Ten seconds.
We got Slaughter Gang on our right, Active Threat on our left,
minutes to go.
Game on.
If I'm Slaughter Gang, I'm just chilling.
Yeah. Active threat making, or no. Yeah, active threat making the hard push to the 50 wedge, I believe. Or no, was it Slaughter?
That was Slaughter on the
Slaughter
50
making
wedge.
the push. Okay.
Oh, they tried the double home, but that home is too small for that. They paid for that. Why didn't they bump into that big can?
Yeah, because then you could have offered support to your D player as well as the wedge player.
The whole
yeah.
side. Like, that can's underrated. I'm surprised people aren't playing it.
Yeah. You got to get small to get behind some of these cans, though.
Active threat's gonna have to drop more bodies in order to get this push. Their time's counting down. If they get this one quick, they could have enough to probably go one more round.
Yeah.
But it's gonna have to be a quick round.
Yeah, and these teams are not quick round teams as we have seen so far in this match.
Yep.
The last 2 matches have been 3 to 4 minutes, I believe, which is about how much time they started with this time.
Got a push from active threat there into the 50 brick. Slaughter Gang doing what I would do. This is
They're
exactly,
holding it down.
if Praetorians was in this position, this is exactly what we would do. You've got a horseshoe type situation where every cross, so your Dorito and that big Aztec can see everything. If they stay inside of each other, looking infield, they can cover each other. 2 people can cover that whole field in those 2 spots.
Yeah.
The home player is just there to keep people away.
They lose their D-side player? Oh, no, he's still there. He was just tucked behind that can.
I think he bumped
Oh,
up to 50.
someone.
He bumped up to 50 brick.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's gonna do work. He can do work on that.
Yeah, he can.
He can do work on
Because
that.
I think Slaughter's down to 1 or 2 players.
1,
2, yeah.
That D-side, that
Oh, he's
D-side's
making the
gonna do-
push.
That D-side's gonna do.
Oh, we're seeing him utilize the snake.
60 seconds.
Yeah, active threat's got to hustle for that point there at the
Threat took that
end.
point.
Yeah.
Hayes.
Well, Slaughter's not going to throw in the towel with only 50 seconds left, so it still looks like it's going to go to
Yeah,
Slaughter.
I'm calling game on this.
Yeah. Well, because break time's about a minute, and they have less than a minute
Right,
in
you got
game
a minute,
time.
You got a minute reload, so that's going to be the game.
Yeah. Active threat did put up quite a quite a challenge for Slaughter Gang, I believe. They were running
yes.
long points. Like, they
Yes.
were running them around.
There's one thing I would tell them right now. Chill and use the clock.
Yeah.
They're very, very aggressive, which is
Yeah.
fine, but it has to be calculated aggression. Calculated aggression. If you're bumping into that 50, that snake 50, you better hope it's worth it.
Yeah.
If there's anyone down that side, you're done.
Yeah.
You know, so it's got to be very strategic if you're going to move up anywhere to that 50 brick or even that small 50 Dorito.
Yeah.
It can be very, very risky.
And even if you have people trying to hunker down on the smaller, like, cans, you see movement on those. There's not a ton of cover that those can offer,
Not
especially to some of the taller guys where the Aztecs will cover them. Those cans will kind of leave them almost wide open if they're receiving a cross shot from D side or even from that snake W.
Correct. Yeah, there's I'm not very tall. Those of
I am
you
not
that know
either.
me,
Yeah.
I'm 5'5".
Houdini's got me by probably 3 to 4 inches. So
Probably.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not that tall. So all of these bunkers are friendly to me,
Yeah.
even the smaller ones. So some of these taller, bigger guys.
Yeah. But then the taller guys have the advantage; they can just shoot right over them.
Yeah, if they can, especially if they can get to that D1 or that big Mayan back here, that big one off to the left there on the camera, and that Dorito off to the right. If you can hit those with taller people,
You're going to get cross-field
it's
shots
cross-field
all day.
both ways. It's really disgusting. But I mean, we've been seeing people counter some of that by hitting the 50 brick,
Yeah.
which is I was smart, but I didn't expect this early.
I didn't either, because not all the time, but you usually have teams who are a little timid to go to that 50 right off the break because it leaves you open, especially when you only have a handful of bunkers compared to GG where we had 50-something plus bunkers.
Yeah.
Granted, it was a bigger
So
field,
many.
but even the ratio here, we're seeing a lot fewer bunkers.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Leaving teams open, they got to be...
We only have to call 2 cans, not 5.
Yeah, exactly. It's a little bit easier for me as well, where it's like, oh, okay, I can actually count all the bunkers we have versus there being a million.
There was a bunch.
Yeah.
There was so much I was asking Sarge. So what can we call this?
Right.
This is a lot of bunkers.
Yeah, I remember prior to the stream starting, you're like, so this is what this one is, this is this one. Because again, for the people who were not here with us last stream, I'm relatively newer to the Airsoft world. I've been watching and attending tournaments for about the last year and a half. But this is my second time commentating, so I appreciate you guys giving me some love and bearing with me.
That's the name. So we got the ones on the screen. Is that really the name? Is he playing with
No, it's not, because on the packages by the little price table it said Canadian.
30 seconds.
What are we doing?
Yeah, I was like, I thought we were in trouble.
All right, here we go. What do we got? We got, looks like Immortals on our left, the Nashville Coyotes.
Fury.
Yes. So this is like their secondaries.
I believe so.
Squad, yeah.
Yes, yeah. Coyotes came to the GG tournament with 2
seconds.
teams. They're
Correct.
coming back with 2 teams as well.
Let's see if they mix anything up here. Got that countdown. Oh, okay.
They're keeping those 50 wedges open so far.
Immortal lost their D1 already.
Oh, off break.
Still 5 up for Coyotes. Ooh, smart move by Coyotes. I like to see this. They got D1 and D2 covered, and they're kind of mirroring the snake side.
Okay.
As they're they're kind of the same on snake side and D side, and they just got home basically just there to pick what lanes they can.
Yeah.
Maybe
That
call
and to
out
offer support probably if they
Yeah.
lose a snake or a D side.
for sure.
Because they've got, again, a great field spread right now. Neither
is,
teams really went for the center,
No,
which
it's-
switched it up from what we saw in the active threat versus slaughter match for sure.
yeah, a little more chill conservative, but
But
there's
not
a lot
bad
of time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of time. Well,
And for the first set, you want to get a feel for the layout. You want to get a feel for how the other team is playing.
Oh, we got a
We're seeing
flag.
a minor, it looks like.
there's like a minor on Coyotes. That's
Or is that
2.
Immortals?
That would be Coyotes.
Okay. Coyotes is the pink and blue jersey.
I do believe so. Yeah, Immortals
Yeah.
is the blue.
Okay.
The bluish white.
Gotcha.
They got
Colors
2.
work better for me to remember.
Yeah. So I don't know if I would have moved to home. I probably would have went to D2 if I was Immortals there from that big can. I would have went to D2.
Yeah.
Spread the field.
Okay.
You only got 2 players. Get as many cross angles as you can.
Yeah. And then we got word that penalty that we saw about a minute ago was an unintentional.
Unintentional, correct.
So that means the player got hit in a place they wouldn't quite know, maybe the GoPro, the belt, something, then they didn't call it.
The Immortals pulling it out.
Oh,
They
wow.
Just dropped 2 of them.
Oh, and they made a hard push for the 50. He's going to run him down. No, he's going to
He's got the
stay
angle
back.
there.
He
Got
picked him off.
What a play,
Wow.
Immortals. Immortals pulled it out.
Yeah,
Towel.
They were down, what, like 4-2?
I believe so, yes. And they made a hustle for that
Oh, yeah,
point.
it was like 4-2, and then
Yep.
the penalty.
Pulled off 2
Pulled
more.
it 2-2.
And then he picked off.
He pulled a double.
Okay,
It was him by himself, I think, and then he killed the last 2 on Coyotes.
gotcha. I love seeing the hustle down to the button, though. I really do.
Yeah, for sure.
Because again, this early in the match, you want as much time as you can, even if you're up a point.
Absolutely.
It is very easy for Fury to come and tie this up in this next little match here. So Immortals wants to keep as much time on their side as they can, especially since they're up 1.
30 seconds.
So this is Immortals' 3rd tournament with us this season?
I believe
they've been,
so.
They've been to every one this season, so their 3rd one.
Mm-hmm.
'I'd say we're
seconds.
seeing a different Immortals here at ShotZone than we did
At GG.
than we did first tournament here at ShotZone.
Okay.
Like GG, a
10
lot like Active
seconds.
Threat, is a lot of their stomping grounds. They're
Yeah.
used to outdoor style play.
Okay,
So
okay. I gotcha.
them acclimating to this as quickly as they have is nice to see.
Mm-hmm.
Game on.
The breakout we got here. We got Immortals on the right break here. Immortals already lost. Looks like an unintentional call flag there, so they dropped 2 off the break.
That could be rough to come back from, because now we got a 5v3.
Immortals just came back from this last round.
Yeah, that is true. And if Immortals has their head count, or if Coyotes has their head count.
Yeah, so Coyotes here. 5 up.
Yeah.
3, so 3-5. So we got a little triangle set up here in home bunker, this back W and that tall Aztec bunker.
Yeah.
And then a full field spread by Coyotes. I love the spread. I love the spread. That Dorito should bump to that 50 brick. And then leave that D1 there. D2 needs to bump to 50 brick. That's exactly what I would do here.
Immortals has nobody on D side though, so if they recognize that, they could run down for a couple crossfield shots. Is Immortals down to 1?
They could, but getting back to, I think they got 1 in 50 here. Yep, they got it. I thought I saw someone move.
Was that a 5?
I think that, yeah, they didn't lose a body.
No, wow.
Yeah, that's 5
That
up.
is quite the comeback for
Well played.
Coyotes for that second
Point
match.
approved.
I think Immortals, that pull, that penalty off the gate.
It's hard to
hurts.
come back from.
That
Yep.
really hurts.
Especially when they haven't even gotten a player on the other team. So,
What tends to hurt about that, not only just losing 2 players, typically when they pull a player, they're close. So if you got 3 players on the same side of the field, you
Yep.
just lost 2 on that side.
Okay.
So now your idea to stack this side of the field is now gone.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if that was your plan,
No.
it's
out the
gone
window.
now.
Yeah.
So that
You got to
that can-
adapt in that scenario.
Hey, that can really hurt you. Master Jedi, what up, fam?
20
That's
seconds.
my brother right there. Tennessee representing. See, after this
10
we'll
seconds.
go around on the.
Sponsors. Yeah.
Immortals left, Coyotes right.
Game on.
Let's see. Immortals getting to their bunker.
Yeah.
Immortals bunkering up, 5 up. They kind of got that light snake side stacked a little.
Yeah, but again, still a nice wide field spread. Most of them kind of hanging back. None of them really advancing all that far up.
You see that home player?
Oh, I stand corrected. He just moved up to the 50 snake.
Now's when that home player on Immortals needs to bump to that Aztec.
Okay,
That's what I would do. That's what we would do.
because it gives you more options as
More
far as where
options,
you can go.
and you got better cover.
Yes, better cover is the right word for
So
it.
see, they lost that snake. They lost that snake push. The snake player. If that guy was an Aztec or Mayan there, could have really helped him out.
Oh, Coyotes got, I believe they just lost 2.
They got 2 up. Coyotes 2 up. Yeah, Coyotes 2 up. And we got
Immortals 4. I'm seeing 4. Yeah.
4 up. Wow. So they only lost that.
Yeah.
That snake player.
Okay.
Snake 50. See,
And
there
we're
we go.
seeing their push. There we go.
There we go. Nice.
Oh, he's going all the way down the field.
All the way down the gut. Oh, he might have got him. I don't know. Was that a dirty hang? No point. Dang, it's hard to stop. It's hard to stop when you're full speed.
Yeah. You got that adrenaline going. All you see is the button.
Got
You
him,
go.
bro. Did he? Oh. Did he? Oh, he got shot before he got to the buzzer? I thought so. Oh, there's a dirty hang. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
So what
Yeah.
is a dirty hang?
So that's like, say dude was like full sprint, couldn't stop going to the button.
Okay.
He gets shot prior to, and that,
Okay.
that counts as a dirty hang. They
Yep.
basically just like, oops,
Yep. They call it a
take
no
the point away. Yeah,
Okay.
no point.
Understood. Yeah, we did see that a few times at GG, I believe. Once or twice, I
20
think.
seconds.
Yeah.
It's hard sometimes when you're full sprint, man. It's tough to slow down.
Yeah.
Especially when you got a lot of weight behind you.
That is kind of unfortunate though, because
10
Coyotes was
seconds.
up 4-2. So
Yes.
them running down like that, not being able to stop, maybe cost them that point.
A boo-boo.
Yeah.
Game on.
Alrighty, we're seeing both teams break out. We're seeing Coyotes, looks like they got 2 pulled off break again. Oh, we're seeing another penalty, it looks like, as well.
Oh, another penalty here.
And it looks like we are one player on Coyotes.
Yes, one player Coyotes.
And Immortals got two. Looks like it,
I
yeah.
don't see anybody on D side, so 2. Manipulation. Trigger minute. Oh, I see. Yeah.
They had a weapon flash on the
Weapons flash.
flash on the weapon.
Yeah, it's a no-go, right. Yeah, so we had a penalty.
We have two.
Yeah, there's 2 penalties, one on each team.
Towel.
I believe it was Coyotes with the weapons flash.
Point approved.
Yeah, Coyotes with the weapons flash. Essentially, what that is like their tracer unit.
Okay.
Like if you have a Bifrost or something that flashes colors or something of that nature, that's not allowed.
Okay.
It's essentially somewhat similar.
Inside.
It can kind of throw off some refs as far as seeing shots and BBs
Yep.
if that flashes
Directly
them.
at them.
Right.
Okay.
So that's a no-go. And the other one was trigger manipulation. So he had rotated his thumb off the back of the grip,
Yes.
which is not allowed. You got to have a full grip.
And then the webbing wrapped as
And
well.
the webbing, all fingers wrapped around the grip, one finger in the
20
trigger guard.
seconds.
Got to have it gripped.
60 seconds.
Good catch on the refs.
Yes.
Good catch, refs. Correct. Yeah. Your thumb and the
10
webbing
seconds.
cannot leave the back of the grip. Correct. You can't take it off. You can't float it up. It's
Okay.
got to be on the grip. Yeah, we might have a rush here. 43 seconds. Yeah, we got a snake rush.
yeah.
He made it. Oh no. Oh yeah, he made it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's out.
Oh, not quite. Uh-oh, we got a ref running down. They're pulling somebody for something.
It looked like he was going to pull Snake, but Snake was running off the field.
Yeah, they pulled D-side instead, it seems.
Well, he ran towards Snake, and Snake raised his hand and ran off.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a quick call.
Yeah, I believe Coyotes still has 3, and it looks like Immortals has 2.
Correct.
Yeah, 2v3. Okay.
2v3.
Man, these penalties are...
6 seconds. Immortals, yeah, sit it out, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Immortals with this win. First win. First win. Immortals' first win for this tournament. First game, first
No
win.
points.
Yeah, good for
Game
them.
finished.
Well played. Well played.
All right, everybody clear out.
What do we got up next here? Let's go ahead and hit some of our sponsors here.
Yes. I'm going to pull up the bracket real quick. Yes, and then for all of you viewers, we have the updated bracket, which will have points and like the match wins on pbresultsonline.com. So if you guys want to check that out, that'll have an updated bracket, and then you can keep track of who's winning, how many points each team has, and then that's also what we are going off of. So yes, we just saw Immortals and Nashville Coyotes. Immortals took that one, and then it looks like our next matchup is going to be Jokers versus Neo. I don't believe Joker was at the GG tournament.
No, they weren't.
No, okay. So this is the first time we'll be seeing them play in like a month or two since the season opener.
Yes, correct. Correct. And let's take a look at some of our sponsors here. We got Carnage Customs. You can see them along the bottom of the screen. Hormesis, those amazing headbands. HK Army, all kinds of gear, whether it's paintball or airsoft. JT, particularly their masks.
Yes.
Fantastic. Their straps, really awesome gear. We've got
Kuro Noir. I apologize if I'm butchering that.
Kuro Noir.
Something like that.
It's
One
hard
of
to
us
say.
is close.
We'll
One of
get
us
it.
is bound to be close.
Kuro Noir,
Yes.
I believe. Yeah.
And then we also have a newer sponsor, I believe, Canadian Cunt. And before anyone says anything, I was approved to say that. So
That is definitely the name. I had to clarify that with Ethan.
we were told we were allowed to say it. The spelling is not the bad spelling. We'll put it that way.
All I gotta say is whoever made that name, thank you.
Yeah, we do appreciate that. Little.
It's a bit of a relief. Yes.
Okay.
We can't forget our local cameraman.
No Quarter Media.
No Quarter Media. He has phenomenal footage, 4K high res, fantastic photos.
Yes.
He also does a lot of footage for SXL.
Yes.
And NSL.
For you guys who are keeping up with the SXL Instagram, which you should all be keeping up with since you're watching the stream, go give them a follow. I believe we've seen some of No Quarter Media's videography as well as some of his pictures posted to the SXL Instagram. So if you are curious, go check him out. I know he is tagged in, I believe, multiple posts on there. If not, I know he is also on Instagram, TikTok, and I believe Facebook. But don't quite quote me on that one.
He's on Instagram, probably Facebook.
You would think. Meta's
Yeah.
a thing now.
Yeah,
Meta
they're-
kind of encompasses
They're
all
like,
of them.
they're like brother and sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Some phenomenal sponsors going on here.
Yes. We would not be here having this awesome tournament without them. So big thanks to all of our sponsors out there.
Oh, I see one of my homies on the field. I get to see him. We got Ruby the Great here playing on Neo.
Yeah.
Here on the right side. Tying the shoes. It's hard to miss the dreads in the jaw.
Yeah. And if you were here with us for the last tournament, how could we forget Ruby crawling down Snake Side,
Man.
making it all the way across the
The-
field in 90-something degree heat?
Dude,
and he did it multiple
and
times.
3 people out of it. 3 kills out of that. It
Yeah.
was the only successful full snake crawl the entire tournament. We had people make it to the end,
But they didn't
not get any
accomplish-
kills.
yep.
Nothing was accomplished. He made it to the end, accomplished
Yeah.
a 3-body drop.
Yeah.
Almost got to the buzzer. The 4th guy got him.
Yeah,
But-
Ruby was a killer in that snake side last
Yes.
tournament. It's kind of sad we're seeing a lot different of a snake layout, so we'll see how he adapts to that.
The man's really quick, so it would not surprise me to see him bump from home all the way to 50 brick.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Seeing him doing his dynamic
Yeah.
stretches out there, he is ready to run.
it would not surprise me. And, a lot of people don't know the man, but I'd say get out and get to know him. He's also got a lot of social media out there.
Ruby the Great is truly great.
Really awesome guy. He's taken on a lot of boxing lately, so like he does a lot of stuff.
Oh,
Not just
okay.
airsoft, like he's
Oh, nice.
really good guy. He has really
20
good footage as
seconds.
well.
Yes, he does. Yeah, he included us in one of his edits that was also
Yeah.
posted to the SXL Instagram.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
shout out Ruby for that. We appreciate you.
A lot of love.
10 seconds.
We got the Neo guys here on the right. We've got Jokers nonstop on the left. Let's see this breakout, guys.
3 minutes.
Hard breakout, 50 brick by Neo.
Yes.
Let's see, what do they got here? Neo dropping 1. They got 1 at that Mayan. 50 brick, D1 in that back can. Non-stop here.
Stacked on that D side. Oh, he's making
Nice
the push to
move.
the 50
Nice
wedge.
move. That's what we call shadow bunkering. You see how he ran to the can and then cut?
Yes.
He used the can as a
As
shadow
cover.
bunker
Okay.
just to get to the 50.
He ran pretty hard into that 50. We did
Very-
definitely see some bunker movement, so I
Very well
wouldn't
played.
be surprised if Neo knew where that player was.
D2 now just got put down for Jokers.
Yep, we'll see if they make a move to push. No, they're going
Nope.
to keep their player
They-
at D1.
They have a good solid pocket right now. Let's see what we got here on Neo. Neo also with the back pocket going on. What I mean by pocket, you see kind of that horseshoe shape.
Yes. Oh, they lost their snake side. That's going to be hard to cover.
Yeah, that snake side is now exposed. Whoever is in that can needs to try and make his way.
So it looks like Ruby's covering D side, but there is no way for him to get a cross angle on the
No, Ruby.
back D1 player
Yeah, it
on
looks like he's got
Jokers.
some activity coming down. Oh no, D side. No, Ruby's battling 50 brick right now. And we got a push here. It's a 50 snake brick here.
Oh, he's coming down.
Yep, that's the weak point there. Got it.
Oh, and he's going
Got it. That's the
to...
towel. Ruby's still in the match.
Yeah, he's like, when did that happen?
Never seen it coming.
You know.
Good play there by Jokers. Good play by Jokers. They kept a decent little pocket spread.
Yep.
Took that one player down and then just
Opened up that snake
was-
side of the field to
that
go
was
down.
the end of the game there.
Yeah.
Well played.
Good opening point. We didn't see too aggressive of a break, but about halfway through that match, we did see a hard push for that center on, I believe it was Jokers made the push for the center wedge.
Yes.
30
It
seconds.
was about halfway into that round. Jokers pushed up from home
Yeah.
into that 50 wedge.
again, it's cool to see what teams are utilizing that 50 wedge,
20
and again, the 50
seconds.
brick as well. We saw Slaughter and Active Threat using it all the time, whereas, what was it? Fury and Immortals.
Coyotes.
10
Yes,
seconds.
they kind of stayed away from that center area, that 50 brick, 50
Yes,
wedge.
Slaughter hit it several times.
So
like
did
I said.
Active Threat, yeah. But that proved to be a longer match with those two teams when they held down the center for a long time.
Then you got to kind of, if you hit it off break like he just did here,
Yep, like
you
Neo
got
did.
to be somewhat conservative that early. When a few heads are down,
Yep.
you can be a little more free in that 50.
Okay. Yeah, because you have less people you're battling for cross-field shots.
Correct, yes.
Yeah.
See, you're catching it.
I'm getting
I like
there.
it. You're catching on because this back Aztec, if he pops up,
Yeah.
that's a dome shot
Easy.
all day.
Yeah.
You got to be a little conservative when you're in that.
Yep.
They lost that
Especially-
back W there. Jokers lost that back W, so they're 4-man up.
They still got 2 on the D side, though. They're keeping that hunkered down pretty well.
Neo 4-man up. They got a pretty heavy left side. Their Mayan is solo right now. When I say by Mayan, that tall right bunker close to the snake side there on the right.
Oh, Neo lost their 50 brick.
Lost that 50 brick.
That's going to make it, what, a 3v3?
It looks like a 3v3, I do believe.
Oh, they had a player.
3v1.
Oh, yeah, 3v1.
Yeah, 3v1.
Looks like they're mirrored on the wedges, I
Yeah,
believe.
that's-
Oh, Neo's going to run them
Yeah,
down.
that's not a good spot to be when
Nope.
you're by yourself. Good run by Neo there.
Yep.
Base.
Good run by Neo there.
Point approved.
They held down, I believe it was the D side they were hunkering down on, lost a player in the 50 wedge,
Yeah,
and then
correct.
quickly replaced that to take the win.
Yep, because they had one Mayan floater, 2 D side,
Okay.
and then the D's just one cut up the gut, one cut down the line.
Yeah.
Hard to beat that. Plus, they knew where the guy was. You
Yeah.
seen it as soon as he broke that wedge, he was already smacking.
Great match. They came back to tie it up. Neo
Still
did.
a lot of time. That was
Yeah.
a fast match. Then we got Joker's left, Neo on the right.
20 seconds.
Joker's still pretty new to us as well. They've acclimated pretty good.
Yeah, because last season was their first season?
Correct?
Okay.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
And we're tied up about halfway through this round. We're going to see how these players take this break.
Quick breakouts off the rip. 3 guns up off break for Neo or for Jokers there. Neo lost their 50 brick.
They've got that horseshoe kind of, they lost their
Lost that Mayan.
Aztec, yeah.
Lost that Mayan. We don't have anybody in the 50. 50's wide open. We still got 4 up for Jokers. You see the 2-man split? It was nice, but they lost
Yeah.
that W. But
They had a
nice
2-man
setup
split,
there.
yeah.
Nice setup there.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see this home player start to make a move, make him push a little bit.
I would.
There we
you
go.
go.
Yeah.
I was just about to say I would be pushing that D1.
Yeah.
And I think they're catching on.
Yeah.
I love to see it. I love it when I can see it, call it, and then they do it. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, they're catching up.
Exactly.
They're catching on. Like, this is really good to see.
And again, we're going to see that all day as teams adapt one to the field and one to each other.
Only 2 left on Neo, but they have a good spread here. 1 back D. They got the 2, in my opinion, the 2 strongest spots on the field.
Those, the Mayan and the,
Oh, okay.
he's
Ruby.
moving back.
Sometimes falling back is a very strong strategy.
Oh, he's messing with his gun.
They
Ooh.
probably didn't see him fall back.
It looks like he's messing with his gun a little bit. He might be experiencing some.
Let's see, he may have an angle on that back Dorito. So him falling back is actually good. He gets a little bit better angle on that back Dorito here. Ooh,
and
one ball on that 50 wedge. We missed it. I wish we wouldn't have missed that. We got a break here. So we got 2-1 Neo right now.
Yeah, I believe so.
Look at the movement. Spreading the field. Ruby, my man, he's about to hit that snake.
Ruby is still
Yep.
struggling with his gun, though.
That ain't
He's
nothing.
just running.
Here he comes
Oh,
around.
he's going for it.
Yeah, my man. That's
Ooh.
how. That's.
He slid right into it.
It's tough being fast.
Yeah, when you're going that fast, you got to stop somehow.
It's tough being fast.
It's better to hit a
That's
blown
what
up
we
bunker
call.
than the wall, though.
That's what we call heads up ball right there.
Okay, can you explain that?
Yeah, he knew the D player was still there. Why engage?
Yeah, that's true.
He went straight. He already knew he had the bunker.
Yeah.
Went to it. Go ahead and end the match. Very well played. There's so many people that would have taken the opportunity to walk up and shoot that player. Mm-hmm. I mean, you're getting nothing out of it.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
But again, that put them up a point with only about, we're going to get like 2.5 minutes?
Yeah, roughly 2.5 minutes after this 22-second cooldown.
20 seconds.
Ruby said, my gun might be messed up.
10 seconds.
Oh, he got shot. I didn't even see D-Side looking at him.
Yeah, I saw him turn at the last
Did
second.
he turn?
Yeah,
Oh,
but I
okay.
couldn't tell if Ruby beat him to the button. So that last point was a dirty hang. So that point will be overturned.
it's-
Man, for all that effort.
It's 1-1 right now.
Yes.
Yeah, for those that didn't catch that, it's 1-1. He did get clipped right before hitting the bunker.
Yeah. Might have been what that slide
Oh,
maneuver
no.
was. And Ruby's.
Neo lost one right off the break. And then that backhand got put down.
So we got 2 on Neo versus looks like 4.
Oh, we're going to have a hard push here. They smell blood.
Yeah, and they're going for it.
Oh,
Oh, we've seen a penalty in the last couple seconds.
it's going to leave one player. Jokers to pull this round. They still had one player left.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure they still had one player left, no? So if he walks off the... Didn't they have one player left, Ethan? Didn't Jokers have one left?
Towel.
Okay.
Towel.
I was
Okay.
about to say, if he walks...
Point to prove.
So if that Jokers player walked off the field before a towel, it would have been a no-point round.
Okay.
Because he didn't touch the buzzer and no towel was tossed. But if you walk off the field in your dead box, you're
They
dead.
call it up, yeah.
You're dead, right?
There is no coming back after dead box.
So
Hence the name.
because he didn't go to the bunker and hit the button, if he would have walked into the dead box before they...
Towel.
If I was Neo, I probably wouldn't have dropped the towel. I would have seen if he would have walked into the dead box.
Okay.
Because if he would have, they would have got away with the round.
Okay.
60 seconds. 30 seconds.
So you either have to hit button. Yeah, it'll be 2-1 Jokers nonstop, right?
Okay.
Jokers
Because
2.
Neo had the dirty hang. Yes.
Yeah, he
20
was going full
seconds.
speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I said before, when you're going full speed, it's hard to stop.
Yeah.
Good thing these are air up bunkers.
I know. Again, I'm glad he hit that bunker up the wall.
Yeah, and good thing that bunker's like mounted up to a wall.
Yes. Also,
So-
about 30 seconds, and Joker's going to be up 1. I'm expecting an aggressive break from Neo if they.
Neo probably, yeah. I'm expecting Ruby going all the way.
Yeah, they're running it down.
Jokers needs to chill. Neo better pull something out on this if they don't. A lot of communication in this last 30 seconds.
Yeah.
It is so loud. Yeah, so right now it's Jokers 2, Neo 1. So Neo's got 4 seconds to do something. It looks like Jokers is going to pull the round.
Game time finished. Game stop.
You got to yell at these guys. When they get out
No
there
points.
pumping, you don't hear
No points.
anything.
Yeah.
Game finished.
Yeah, so that'll be, well, Jokers 2, Neo 1. Very well played.
Alright, everybody clear out. Make it cold, we go cold early.
I forgot we had both breaks.
Oh, we can split screen
I
now?
totally forgot that we had both breakouts on the same screen.
Oh.
I've been flipping.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone. I promise I'll do better.
This is a bit of a learning curve. We're getting there. Don't get us wrong. We are getting there and we are adapting. We're just finding the groove again. And it looks like we're calling for a 20, it's either going to be a 20 or a 30-minute break, I believe.
It's a good question. Good question. How long's the break? How long? Oh my God. How long is the break? Oh. How long is the break for?
The break is going to be 20 minutes.
20 minutes. They probably heard every bit of me.
Yeah.
Reptar.
We got one response though. That's all that matters. So we can update you guys on stream.
Reptar. We will be cutting to a small commercial, so just hold off for a second here. We'll be right back. This is the right line.
Yeah, make sure you're going to the breakout cams whenever you're starting. I know you can see pretty much everything, but just
All right, we are back. I know you probably heard a little chatter. It looks like we got Nashville Coyotes and Active Threat back up on the bunkers. We're going to have Active Threat on the right, Nashville Coyotes on the left. Let's see how this turns out. They haven't played yet, to each other at least. Excuse me. All right, so we got Nashville Coyotes, Active Threat. We are right here in the prelims. So it looks like Nashville Coyotes tied their first match against Nebula. It's 2-2. Active Threat lost 2-1 by Slaughter Gang. And I believe that's all they've played. So we've got Coyotes Airsoft with 1 win and Active Threat with 1 loss. So let's see if Nashville Coyotes can keep it up.
30 seconds.
See if they can keep their win streak going. Let's see if Active Threat can pull one out of the hat.
10 seconds.
Here we are on the breakout. Looks like a nice clean breakout on both sides there. Looks like Nashville Coyotes have 4 up. Yeah, I see 4 up for Coyotes. And it looks like 5 up for Active Threat with the push to that 50 wedge.
Active Threat loves taking up that 50 wedge, and it has proved to be pretty beneficial for them, at least in their match against Slaughter. Put up a good fight. So yeah, like I was saying a minute ago, as of right now, Nashville Coyotes has 1 win under their belt in this tournament, and Active Threat lost their first match. Yes, because they lost, I believe,
To Slaughter Gang here,
Yep.
2-1. There's a lot of call-outs you guys can hear here. A lot of movement. We still got domination there on the 50 brick by Active Threat.
they got a nice snake spread as well, going for those crossfield shots on D
That
side.
50 brick has a lot of support with this
Oh, because
back
Active
line.
Threat hasn't gone down a player yet, and it looks
No.
like Coyotes have 3.
Correct.
Yeah.
Coyotes up 3 people and Active Threat up 5. Kind of see both of them wind up here. So yeah, you see 1 D2, which is a very good angle. If I had to guess, that D2 is probably battling that 50 brick, trying to keep him in.
Yeah, 'cause you got to keep that player pinned down. If you let them run all over the field, they're going to take out the snake side on Coyote.
And let's see, Coyotes having someone on that top Aztec, that very top bunker there in the back right, can also help watch over the top of the wedges.
Yeah, because if that 50 player pops up on the wedge, that's kind of an easy kill for them.
See what we got here. Still, it looks like active threats dropped a body. It looks like they're
down to 3, it
Down
seems?
to 3.
Oh, D-side making
like
a
a-
push, it seems, yeah.
It's like a 3v1. Yep. That'll be round.
We're hearing some great communication as well. Trying to scope out. Yep.
Towel.
There's the towel from Coyotes.
Towel. Point approved.
That was a long point. We were going for almost, or the team was going for almost 3.5 minutes there.
Yeah. Yeah, what they do, I would play the exact same way. Run the clock down, pull a point, and then at that point it's pocket shooting. Just hold them off.
Yeah.
Very well played by active threat there. The aggression to that like I was saying before, that 50 brick can be kind of dangerous hitting that early.
Yeah, but it also could really help control the field for the rest of the match.
30
So
could.
that
seconds.
risk for that reward.
Yeah, you have to play it smart. It has to be fairly conservative, especially if you start out going there that early.
But again,
20
that seemed to
seconds.
prove pretty beneficial for active threat. Them holding down that 50 wedge. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're able to play it that conservatively and that cautiously,
10 seconds.
it can pay out.
Yeah.
For sure.
And we haven't really seen Coyotes go for it. Their last match had been against, let me pull up the bracket real fast.
We got both breakouts here. We got an active threat pushing up to that big Mayan. We got one at home. It looks like that cannon D1. And where we got Coyotes here? We got one home. Also that Mayan D2. Looks like they got one 50 wedge. Take a look at this wide field here. Yeah, we got it's mirrored up here on the tall towers. The Mayans there on the close to the snake side, they're mirrored up. Looks like their homes are mirrored up. Coyotes has more of a 50 field domination at the moment with one at D2 and one at 50 brick.
Oh, I didn't even notice that player at D2 over there. That was a great
D2
catch.
there. See him D2 and 50 brick. That is a
Great
very,
field spread.
very solid 50 field spread there.
We have him moving up to the D side, kind of stacking on that area. Mirrored up with the 50 wedge. That's going to be an interesting battle between these two.
Yes, mirrored up. So you might see that wedge trying to battle that D2. So that wedge on active threat on the left side might be trying to go for that D2 there on Coyotes. But Coyotes is smart. They got it backed up by that D1. So if he pokes for that D2, if he pokes too wide, D1's going to get him.
Yeah.
So that very, very well played there by Coyotes.
And you still have that support player there on that home can as well, in case one or either of them goes down.
Oh, yeah, correct. I didn't even notice him. Yeah.
Oh,
so
and he's going to make a push. Is he
making
going all the way
that
to
push.
D3? Oh, he's going down across the field.
Looks like he got picked. Yeah, he
Oh,
got
it was a
picked.
trade, though.
Yep. Well,
So that will
seems
make
like
it...
seems like he had his head count. He had his head count.
Yeah. So it
Well
looks like
played.
Coyotes still has 3, it seems.
It seems to be 3
Yeah,
up.
because we saw that home player run it down.
Here we got 2 up lethal pushing down the gut, and we got a trade out there. Looks like a 1v1, and they're mirrored up on the Mayans. They're mirrored up here. You could probably see them good here. Yeah, they're
I believe
mirrored.
it's only the 1v1.
Yeah, it's 1v1 mirrored up on the Mayan there on the tall tower. Oh, he's giving
Oh,
his way.
does he know where he's at?
Yep. That was a late shot. He definitely got the 5. He definitely got the hit on that. Oh, I didn't.
Oh, there had been 2.
I didn't know he was in
Coyotes
D2.
player. Yeah, I didn't either.
Sneaky,
Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, some of these players are
He sat
sneaking up.
down.
We don't even know where they
He
are.
sat down, so I didn't see him.
Yeah.
Get that low.
Getting low on the D side, though, could be pretty advantageous going towards the 50 wedge on the opposing side. If you can get down and low enough, you can come at a nice cross angle shot, you would think at least.
Yeah. Oh, active threat. Like I said, well played. They ran pretty much the same amount of time in both rounds.
Yeah,
They
about
left
3.5
with
3.5 minutes.
Yeah, no chance really to, like.
30 seconds.
A hard chance
I mean,
to come back.
yeah, I would say no chance. I was
Yeah.
looking at the red on accident.
Oh, no,
But,
yeah.
So there's still a lot of time left, but right now active threat can kind of
20
chill.
seconds.
Yeah, if they can hold
wanted.
down the fort, stay on the defensive, and just run out the time, they could see a win in this game.
Yeah.
However, Coyotes, if they come out swinging, they come
10
out
seconds.
explosive, we could easily see them come back to even tie this up.
They can be aggressive out the gate and you not be ready
Yeah,
too.
and again, every point in each of these games matters. Even if you don't pull out the win, those points go to the season spread, which is advantageous. Any point you can get, you want to take
So,
it.
yeah, as I expected, we got a very conservative backfield setting for lethal threat or active threat, which is what I would do. Coyotes they pushed hard up to D2 and 50 brick. They bit the bullet for it. Looks like active threat lost their Mayan there. Take a look at the field here.
50's looking pretty open. Oh, I stand corrected. Coyotes are
Yep.
going to push for that 50 wedge.
Ooh, he almost got picked from that back W. That was
Oh,
so
yeah.
close. Looks like D2.
Oh, we're seeing a
We
penalty
got
on
a
active
penalty here on
threat.
active threat.
And that's going to take both their remaining players.
Oh, that's going to be the round. Coyotes.
That was a quick round.
They needed that
Yeah,
quick
they
round.
did. They did.
There's a lot of time, like, just like that.
Yeah.
It's a flip of the script.
Again, you got to come out explosive. They definitely got a little lucky when it came to those penalties on active threat, which really worked in Coyotes' favor towards the end there, because that opened up the opportunity for that player to just run it down, take the point.
Really good eyes on the refs there.
Mm-hmm.
We've had not a tremendous amount of calls here, but the calls I think that's been made have been guaranteed,
yes.
solid.
And I know that there had been some, nitpicking is not the right word, but the reffing staff has focused on taking out some of the
30 seconds.
interpretation in the rules, so I wouldn't be surprised that now they've straightened out certain things like trigger manipulation and other calls like that we might be seeing those.
20 seconds.
Because, yeah, I know all the staff behind the scenes has been working real hard on the rules and on the standards that this league has in order to make it better and safer for players.
10
I think this
seconds.
is what our second year. This is the third season for SXL, second season.
I was going to say, you've been around longer than I have, so you
I
have
would-
a better idea.
I've played so many
think 3
genres.
years?
I've played so many genres of Airsoft. I lose track.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know what I mean? So
I've pretty much only been exposed to SXL, a little bit of
I
CSL
feel
and
that.
Speed,
Yeah,
but
same.
those kind of got
Likewise.
overtaken by SXL that we've seen, at least from my
Absolutely.
perspective.
so
Alrighty, Coyotes got a good field spread, kind of stacked on D side it seems.
yeah, you got kind of a heavy 3 line there on D side,
Mm-hmm.
and I love seeing that. Looks like it was like Kyle there on the can, on the back can there for Coyotes. I love to see that because to me that can is so underrated. There's a lot of angles.
Because again,
From
with
that
the lack of bunkers, it's a very open field. If they can utilize the lanes, they've got so many options as to where to hunker down, where to shoot.
Active threat, still 4 people up.
Oh, he tried to
You
push.
gotta get lower than that,
Yeah.
buddy.
And that's where we see some of these taller players struggling with the lack of bunker coverage. You got to get low, you got to stay low.
Yeah.
Kind of how, I believe it was Coyotes or Immortals who used the shadow bunker to move up. I can't remember what team.
I want to say it was Immortals.
Immortals, yep.
He bumped from that D1. He bumped from the can.
To the,
He shadowed with the little baby can and then bounced into the 50 brick.
yeah. You got to take as much cover as you can if you're going to be running down the
He
field.
didn't. He was
Yeah.
going. He was trying to beeline it, and
Got caught up in it.
whenever you got someone here on this Mayan on that tall tower,
It's
good
an
luck.
easy pick off for the people on the tower.
Especially when you're as tall as Honeycutt here, Shadow.
Yes.
He's 6 foot Jesus. The guy's like
6 foot Jesus.
he's super tall. I mean,
Yeah.
everyone's tall to me. Hey, Bubba.
No points.
Good to see you in there.
Finished.
That's my brother.
Oh.
That's my little bro.
Aww. Again, guys, we appreciate all the support from the chat and from you guys tuning into stream to support us, support these amazing players.
Yeah, he went for that quick cut, and
Didn't quite pay off.
you got someone, especially someone tall over there.
Yeah.
You're not gonna make it on the beeline.
He'll probably remember that one though for the next for his next round.
That's tough. He only got what, like 4 steps
I was
out
gonna say,
before
3 or
he
4
got,
steps.
you know, where he got
He
smoked.
put his hand right up though.
Yeah.
He knew he got caught in that, and yeah.
It looks like I think active threat's gonna take that one 2-1.
Again, these have all been relatively close matches today. I don't think we've seen one team completely shut out another yet. Again, it's still early in the day. This is only our 5th matchup, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then coming up in the next round, it looks like we'll be seeing Pittsburgh Nebula versus the Paducah Boys, 2 of our OG teams here at ShotZone.
So a little bit of credit to Active Threat on that. They did something that I've yet to see a team do today. Their time management was phenomenal.
Okay, could you elaborate a little more on that?
it was almost perfect timing. So by the time the first round was over, they basically cooked the same amount of time on the second round and pulled the round.
Yep.
So third round is literally just sit back and
hunker down.
Yeah, just
defense,
you know, and there
when you're up.
There was like a minute and a half left.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think
like,
it was about 2 minutes, something like that.
You know, because Coyotes pulled that round, there was like right at a little less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, I believe so.
So you got a minute
break,
cool down.
yeah.
So by that time you're looking at like a minute and a half. So the time management there was really nice.
Yeah, and again, for a new team to come on and have that understanding of the time this early on is great to see. Seeing them adapt very quickly, especially coming from what they were used to in an outdoor field versus coming into an indoor field, where majority of these teams outside of Active Threat have played here before, if not multiple times. I believe all the teams outside of Active Threat have played here two plus times.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's
But it's great to see the players develop that understanding, and being able to watch it in real time is also amazing. I love being able to see that.
Yeah, it's very nice to see a team that's never played indoor be able to put that analytical mindset to it, because it's not. There's far more to it than just holding your lanes, picking your guys off. Like, time management is a big thing in this because it's a continuously running time.
Yeah.
It doesn't pause for you.
No.
So you need, time is precious. That's one thing in this game you can't get back.
Yeah.
You can always throw a towel and get all 5 guys back out,
Yeah.
right? But you can't get that 3 minutes back.
Exactly, because the players aren't just working against each other, they are working against the clock. When you get down to the last couple of minutes and then you're still including break times, the clock is almost their biggest enemy.
Yes, every team.
Yeah.
And I think people that stick around, you'll definitely notice more of that time management the deeper into the tournament we get. For sure. You're going to see, you might even see a full 8-minute match, and it's a tie, one to one. 8 minutes and there's only 2 scores.
Yeah.
It's happened many times.
Yeah. Yeah, because we saw the first game with Slaughter Gang and Active Threat. Those were a couple of long matches. I think they had 3 to 4 minute rounds right off the rip. So yeah, you got to be paying attention to that. You always have to be mindful of the clock.
Yes, the clock is extremely important. Got a little bit of a cool down time. Everybody getting set up. You want to shout out our?
Yes, I would
our
love
awesome
to shout out
sponsors
the
here?
amazing sponsors. We've got Carnage Customs, Hormesius, and their great headbands, both for paintball and airsoft. HK Army with their array of gear for, once again, both paintball and airsoft players. We've got the JT sponsor as well with their amazing airsoft masks. I'd also like to give a shout out to Kuo Noir as well as Canadian Cunt. And one of these times I'm going to get through saying that without laughing, guys, I promise.
I don't think that's going to get old all day.
One of these times I'm going to make it through without laughing, though. I'm going to make that vow right now.
So I'm not tooting my horn or anything, but I'm a prior Marine. Those of you that may know Marines, it's difficult to be on a family setting and not
be family friendly.
Yeah.
So being a college student, I got to check myself every now and then as well. So I feel you.
30 seconds.
It can you gotta flip a certain switch, you know.
Yes, you do. Oh, we also have to give a shout out to our amazing media man, No Quarter Media. You can actually see him laying down on the field right now, getting the amazing shots for these teams. Big thanks to him.
Putting it out there on the line. That man can get stepped on anytime.
And he is risking it for these guys out here.
That's what we're talking about. We got breakouts here. We got Pittsburgh Nebula left and our Paducah boys. Last year's first place reigning champs last year. Paducah boys on the right, Nebula on the left. Solid break. This is the first game for PBZ today.
Yeah.
So it's going to be nice to see how they play. They got a solid backfield pocket. with the center 50 brick. So they got a little bit of pressure, but still holding their back angles.
Exactly, yeah.
Very conservative, but still a little bit risky.
And it's a great way to start, though, because you get a better field
Feel,
layout.
absolutely.
Yes, yeah.
Absolutely, you nailed it. It gives you a good feel on all of the array of the positions.
Yeah. And again, for PBZ, this being their first game, they want to try to move around a little bit, figure out their angles where they feel comfortable.
Yep. Oh, D1 down on Nebula there.
I think that's the first player we've seen go down. Looks like it's going to be 4 Nebula, 5 PBZ, because they've still got their center wedge, or their 50 wedge.
You see both spreads here. I don't know if they got one in this back W.
Nebula
No,
does. I
Nebula
don't.
does.
It doesn't look like PBZ does.
PBZ doesn't.
Oh, they lost their 50
Lost
wedge.
their 50 brick there, or 50 wedge. I keep calling it brick. It's definitely a wedge.
I've been interchanging them too. I apologize about that, guys.
So I think we're 4 up. We are 4-3. 3 for Nebula, 4 PBZ. Yeah, this is going to be a shootout.
Yeah.
So we got first place, last year's first place reigning champs,
Yep.
and last year's tied for second place.
Yes, and Nebula,
Nebula
came in second in the last tournament.
Last
as well.
tournament
So they
came in
are coming
second.
off a pretty good win
Yes.
as well.
And they did pull a couple clutch matches
Yes,
in
they had one of the coolest matches I believe we saw, where they came back from 0-2 to win it in a tiebreaker, and
it was fantastic.
yeah, I have chills just
They
remembering
did it in
right now.
like 2 minutes.
Yeah,
like 2 minutes
they came
or
back
less.
2 points down to score 3
Yeah,
to then pull the match.
It's
in
fantastic.
overtime. And that's the kind of stuff we love to see on these games. You never quite know what's going to happen in a
Oh,
match. It's
we
gonna
got
be
a play
different
here in
every time.
50 snake brick here. 50 brick.
Looks like he's going for the D1
Nice. Ooh,
on PBZ.
I think he's got a number on PBZ. Knows he's there in that 50. Nice move to that mine there on. Nice move to that mine there, backing up his 50 brick, his snake brick there on Nebula. Nebula still have 3 up. They have a very good spread.
Oh, we're seeing some
Ooh, I
action
think
in the snake. We haven't seen much of that today.
Ooh, snake player got out that Mayan, just picked off the. Ooh, here it comes. Blood in the water. Blood in the water. There, that's it. Nebula sacrificing the body there. The
Are they
trade
gonna
out.
hit the button
There's a towel there on Paducah Boys.
by PBZ.
Nebula.
Okay.
But like I said, both of these teams last year were
Big contenders.
top contenders.
Yeah.
top
And again,
contenders.
these guys have been playing together for, I think, pretty much the whole time SXL has been a thing. So the last 2, 3, 4 years even.
Yeah, for sure. They're definitely a regular.
Yes.
PBZ and Nebula both. So Nebula or PBZ did have a little bit of a downfall on that because
Yeah.
Nebula's already played 2 games.
1.
30 seconds.
Yeah, 1 game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one
because they
game.
opened
One
this
game.
tournament up against Coyotes A.
Yes, so they've got 1 game. So Nebula's already got
20
at least
seconds.
1 game under their belt to kind of get a feel of how they want to run the field.
Yeah, versus
That-
PBZ is just getting this now.
Right, that was their first rip there. So
10 seconds.
let's go Nebula. We got some Nebula lovers. Let's go. Awesome people. Active threat.
Game on.
So we've got, what kind of spread we got here? Oh, we got a,
Oh, penalty
yeah, it looks like a,
on Nebula.
looks like a minor penalty on Nebula. So
Yeah.
they'll drop 2.
It's
So-
hard when you get those minor penalties right off the rip, because then you start down 2, and it's hard
Yeah.
to come back from if you can't pick off players quickly.
And as I said before, he picked both players from the same side of the field. So now that snake side,
Yeah.
wide open.
No, look at him. He just moved up towards that Aztec
Yeah,
tower.
smart.
You got to
That's-
get a lay of the field.
That's veteran play
Yep.
style right there.
Yes, 100%.
That is veteran play style. He saw a weakness in their
He-
play from the pool,
Going to exploit it.
and then he filled it. Veteran play style there by Nebula. Good. move.
Very good heads up playing as well.
Yep, and you got, looks like we got 3 here for PBZ. So it looks like a 3v2. Yeah, 3v2.
I believe so. I don't think we have anybody in the snake. Oh, we do.
Oh, yeah, so
we
no,
do have somebody at the
4v2.
50.
Ooh, and he
snake.
got that Dorito. Good shot.
Oh, and he's
from
going to
the
be running
snake
down the snake side. Oh,
With,
he got the tower.
Got the he's traded out. Worth it.
Oh, okay.
Very worthy trade.
Now, do these teams have their head counts?
Yeah, for sure.
It seems. Yep.
Absolutely. It's one thing PBZ has gotten very good at since last season.
Point approved.
It looked like an unintentional on that minor call. Probably got clipped in a belt or pack or something
Yeah.
of that nature. Maybe the shoe and the ref had caught it. It happens.
Yeah, because again, unintentionals are where they hit the player in a place that they might not feel. When you have mags on your chest, a belt holding all the mags, or even off the gun sometimes.
Some,
the players
some
won't
people
feel
wear
it.
chest rigs,
Yeah.
which, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But most of them are small.
But if it catches right in a mag and you don't even feel it, it bounces
it
off,
happens.
that's where we're going to see an unintentional. Versus an
30
intentional,
seconds.
I believe, would be off the mask.
Yes.
And that is a major.
That is a major. And
That would pull
that's
3 players versus 2 that we see pulled in
that
the
may
minor.
be a
seconds.
major and a potential DQ.
Yes, I believe so.
If I'm not mistaken, it could also be a DQ.
I believe you're correct on that one.
10 seconds.
Once again, most of my knowledge is based off hearing the refs talk and sitting in on their ref meeting in the morning.
And as stated before, some of these rules throughout last season and very little bit throughout this season, the rules have been tweaked and turned to a way to make it as best as we can.
Yeah, again, the staff is trying to leave less up to interpretation, so you have less people kind of being confused about the rules or even trying to exploit them. So
Correct.
the refs have been kind of laying out the rules in a more
Right.
direct sense, where it's like the players know exactly what they can and cannot do, which again only makes for better play, easier play, and then it's a little bit easier on our refs when the players understand the full depth of the penalties.
Right. The full potential of what penalties can be, what they are, how they work. So sorry, let's get back to the cameras here. So it looks like we got
PBZ stacked on D side.
PBZ. Looks like a
A
four.
penalty?
Yeah.
You're not sure there.
No, I don't think it was.
No, must have just been a pull.
What do we got left here on Nebula side?
I'm seeing 2, maybe 3.
Looks like we got
Only
two
yeah.
left on Nebula. One left. Oh, it's a bunker movement. I think he hit the he might have hit the bunker too hard and moved the bunker. If the bunkers lift up and or move a particular amount of space,
Yeah.
that is an automatic minor, and
Yeah.
you'll lose 2 bodies.
Okay.
So that's what happened there. I think they only had 1 or 2 bodies left. So
Yeah.
that pulled around.
Yeah, because I believe they had 1 player left until the bunker movement.
Right.
Yeah. Because if it comes up off the weights, you guys can see kind of like the poles that are anchoring them down. If they start to lift off of that, I believe that's when the refs will call bunker movement. Because if you bump into it, whatever, it's not moving, they don't really care. It just kind of, it doesn't really help you out if the other team notices the bunker movement and then knows where one of your players
Right.
are.
Correct.
So either way, you want to be careful about moving bunkers. You don't want to give up your position, and you don't want to run into them quite too hard.
And as you guys can see, probably, you should be able to see here, like the bunker straight ahead from the breakout wall there. You can see some like white tubing. Those are like weighted down to help hold these down.
10 seconds.
So if those tubings, if you hit it hard enough, those tubings to rock up or move, you're gonna get.
Yeah,
you're
that's
gonna
the
get
automatic
pulled.
penalty. Yeah. Minor, of course, but
So
still
we got
automatic.
Nebula right, the Nebula boys, BZ on the left. Looks like we got Builder, we got Bobby there on home.
Oh, see
looks like-
again, we saw those 2 players stacking up at the home, and one of them got picked up real
it
quick.
looks like both sides lost a player.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Nebula
got
on the
4
D
up.
side a little bit.
Nice
Yeah, they are
rotation
stacking
there
on
on
the
the back line there on Nebula. Nice. He got picked off.
We're hearing great communication though from these teams.
Yes. You got PBZ stacking that D side real heavy right now. I think it's the only 3 they got left.
I'm only seeing 3.
No,
as
there's
well.
one in Snake here.
Oh, Snake's
Nebula.
gonna run down
Nebula
that.
pushing down Snake.
Oh.
Did he get a trade out?
I believe he
Yeah,
got.
he
Yeah,
got
he
a trade
got
out.
the
He
D2.
got the D2 out. Not quite worth it because they didn't have the head count.
Yeah.
So it's what
60
2v2?
seconds.
2v1 because Mellon just got out.
2v1, yeah, 2v1.
Yeah, this is gonna be a battle of the
there's,
Dorito side, it seems.
There's still plenty of time. But they got to push this point in the next 40 seconds. They got to push this point in the next 40 seconds.
Because Nebula needs to come back with a point if they want
Correct.
to tie this up, and they are also up a body. Never mind, I stand corrected.
Oh, well played by that D. Is he going to clutch it out?
He's holding.
Oh, he doesn't even move. Did he get the sweep around?
Yes, he did.
He got the sweep
Oh,
around.
great
What a
job, PBZ.
play by PBZ.
Very heads up playing right there.
Very nice movement. He pulled the kill from D2, slid to 50 wedge,
And then
all
came
the
right
way out around.
Yep. Again, that gave him the perfect angle to come around that tower
was-
and then shoot out that D side player.
A bit risky running across that much open field.
Yeah.
Across the middle like
But
he
if
did.
you know that there's only one player left and you know they're on D side and you can shadow bunker your way to the other side of the field, it's going to be
Yeah.
a hard stop for that other
Yeah.
player.
If you're certain, like, because the Nebula player didn't even know he moved. He was still bunkered
Yeah.
up on D2. And very well played.
Yes.
So
Even with an open field layout, I am surprised he made it all the way
That's,
there. But if you can
20
shadow
seconds.
bunker, stay low, and be quick,
it worked out.
can't necessarily guarantee it, but you can make your chances better.
It looked like, so just a little tip, some people play, I do this if I'm heads up with someone, I'll peek the same side several
times, yeah.
several times to make you expect me to keep going that way.
Okay. And then
as-
you'll come
if I
around.
can get you to stay there, perfect time to switch the script and
Oh,
run
to bait 'em
around.
almost,
Bait
yep.
them into one side,
And then go
just
right
enough to
around.
bump out.
Yep.
And because he was aiming down the tape side there. He was aiming down the Dorito tape side, and he bumped all the way out.
Yeah. Yeah, you come down snake, you didn't
inside.
even see it coming.
No points.
Well
Game
played.
finish.
Yeah. PBZ coming out on their first match, coming 3-1 PBZ.
Oh no, I see. Is it 3-1? I see 3-0.
Maybe.
Did Nebula not get a hang?
No, they did. It switched.
Oh, there it goes. Okay, sorry. I'm a little.
Sorry, our bracket was a little delayed there, guys.
I'm looking at it too fast. Yeah, so 3-1 PBZ. First time on the field today.
Yep, they did great.
Did fantastic.
We didn't. I mean,
And against a very solid squad.
yeah. I feel like we saw PBZ a little heavier on B side than we did anywhere else. We saw a couple of moves to the 50, but I feel like it didn't quite aid them as much as they thought it would. Again, if they can kind of hone that 50 wedge move and figure out the angles as the day goes on, they could be quite dangerous when they take that 50 spot. Especially with Snake. If you can get a 50 player or a player in the 50 Snake, that cut across to B side is pretty open.
Yes, it's
That cross field shot to B side.
there's a lot of open lanes. There's even small cut lanes that you always see when you're out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's I can sit here and tell you, yeah, they're threading or bunkering from this bunker to this bunker. But unless you actually get out there and see the thread, the shot, then you can fully understand how manipulative certain positions can be.
Yeah.
And we've seen it a lot. I always like to walk the field before tournaments because I
Yes.
want to get sights on angles so I know what I'm seeing whenever we get up here, right?
I know a few teams had scrimmaged this layout last night, I believe,
Yeah.
because ShotZone will open up the field prior to the day of tournaments to let teams come in and scrimmage. Again, kind of to help them get those angles, find out where they can really utilize certain players and certain angles, and then players also have the opportunity to walk the field day of. They just don't get any play time until tournament starts.
Quick shout out here to Psycho on the Coyotes here. He is a local Nashville guy.
Oh,
he,
yeah.
He plays a lot with my squad down there,
Yeah,
the
Praetorians.
Praetorians.
Yep.
And we've kind of linked up with him about a year or so ago now.
Okay.
And he has grown
30
so
seconds.
much in the sport. It's really awesome to see. So it's really great to see some of our younger guys get out here and get so competitive. You can see their growth.
Yeah, and how they adapt each time they
like,
come out onto the
they
field.
They get more loose, they get more fun and happy. They're not so anxious and tight
Yeah.
and jittery. And
That's been fun to see for me with Active Threat. Again, since I haven't
for
been
sure.
around quite as long as you have or some of these teams have, that's where I've noticed it for my end. But it's interesting because, again, every tournament is something different. Every match is something different in this sport.
strong breakout shooting by Coyotes here off the break. That home came out blasting all the
Yeah.
way in.
And he hung back for half a second there before, I believe that they
Oh, it
took-
looks like a flag there.
Yep,
Looks like a minor, so probably
Yeah.
unintentional.
probably.
See what we got here on the Joker squad.
I'm
They had a
seeing-
nice diamond spread there.
See, we saw Joker shadow that bunker once again to get to the 50.
Okay, good fill in by Jokers there. They lost that tall Mayan bunker.
And then they
So-
moved their players
Yep.
up immediately to cover up the...
to block that tape
Yes,
off.
yes,
People
yes.
from getting swept out.
It looks like they lost
There's-
their D2 player.
Oh no, so
That could be a rough one to come back
Yeah,
from.
losing that D2, that means you're losing that full crossfield shot to the opposite side
Yep.
now.
Oh, and they
So,
lost their 50 brick.
Yeah, this is going to be tough.
Yeah, Fury's going to come in and take it. That was a
look at
quick
that.
point. That was a 60-second point,
Yeah.
almost on the dot, you
That
guys.
was fast. That penalty at first doesn't help,
No,
man.
it doesn't.
It doesn't
Yeah,
help.
these players got to be careful about that off the break
mean,
with things like trigger manipulation or bunker movement, because
Yes.
you get one of those minors off break, it's going to be hard to come back from.
That would be NCA Coop running that sprint down the field there to clean it out for the pool. A good run there by Nashville Coyotes Coop.
Yes. Yes, this is the Coyotes Fury team as well.
Yes, this is more of their
30 seconds.
younger, getting acclimated type
Yeah,
squad.
they're the newer
Yeah.
team, I believe.
They've been playing the sport for a while.
Okay.
But for like SXL wise, it's
They're-
pretty
yeah.
fresh for some of
Okay.
them. Yeah.
Yeah. I know for you viewers, you can kind of see the F there at the very end of the Nashville Coyotes there on the top portion. So that's how you know to
Yes.
differentiate
10 seconds.
Coyotes A between Coyotes Fury.
Yes. Let's get a little breakout view here. We've got
still
Jokers on the left, Coyotes on the right. Still got 8 minutes to go.
Plenty of time for these boys to come back.
Good lane firing there by Home on both teams. Very similar spread. We got 50 brick. They got 50 brick by Jokers. They got that Mayan and Home. Let's see what else they got here. They got that backhand, a bump out to help support that backside. If I was Jokers, whoever's on that tall Mayan should only look infield. He should never have to look to the right side of that bunker.
Especially because he's got that player
Correct.
on the W backing him up.
There's absolutely no reason. He should be only
There we
looking
go.
infield. Yes.
I think he's under.
Now
yeah.
you see that back W watching. See, if they do this, once he switches back, that back Dorito could be waiting on him.
Yeah, that's true. Because
You know what I
again, like
mean?
you were saying, if you can get him to shoot to one side, you can
Correct.
almost bait him into turning to the other.
Yep, and if you can bait them into one side and then hold, as soon as they poke, send a few down range,
Get 'em
pre-fire them. Yeah, all day. So if I was them, I would stay infield, and whoever's in that back W here for Jokers could totally watch that Mayans back.
Yeah. Looks like both
So what we got
teams
here?
lost
This-
a player in
Looks
the
like
50.
one left for Coyotes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, one left for Coyotes.
And I'm seeing
And it
two,
looks like
three.
three for Jokers. So very good heads up right now for Jokers. But Coyotes does have a very, he can see the whole field,
Yeah, he's
From
got
there?
every angle from there.
but they also have two really good angles on him.
Yeah, that's true.
Coming up the
so
field.
he's going to have to be real heads up watching him peek, or
Yeah.
watching himself peek. Can't go out quite too far.
The only way this is going to work is if Jokers takes turns bumping. Right now,
Yeah.
that tall Mayan or that W bump
somebody
to Snake,
somebody needs to move.
jump to Snake, and then that D1 jump to D2, and then they bounce. See what I mean? You bounce one up, while two hold lane. Those two pop up, hold lane, the other one bounces.
I'm kind of surprised that it was Coyotes that just threw that towel, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they threw the towel there. They've been up one, and they could have probably worn down the clock a little bit more.
Yeah, they could have milked it.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, again, these boys want to get out there. They want to play. They want to be aggressive. They want that competitive nature going.
But, like we've said before in the past,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it's good to go ahead and throw the towel and get the fresh run.
Yeah.
But I would agree with you. I would have tried to milk it as much as possible. I probably would have made them get me out and try to milk
Yeah.
the time.
20
Because then you're
seconds.
wearing down the other team as well, not just yourself.
Correct. Yeah. And who knows? They may have a bad head count.
10
They
seconds.
may think there's more than one guy left. So who knows? They probably would have stayed back in the pocket for
The whole
a
time
couple
if
more
they could've,
minutes.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So let's get to this double breakout here, guys. We got Nashville Coyotes on the left, Jokers nonstop on the right, pushing that brick 50 off the break for Jokers. They got that real good back in that left Mayan and that back D1 spread, just like it's the same exact setup except for that D50 or that 50 wedge. It's the exact same setup on both sides except that 50 wedge. We got double Dorito set up here. Now, I've seen this bite some teams in the butt,
Okay.
running D1 and D2, but you see how they're doing it? You got
Yeah.
one watching back left. See, that back D1 was watching the tape. D2 was watching inside.
Yeah.
As soon as D1 bounced to the 50 wedge, you see him watching tape. This is fantastic play.
Okay.
This is the small minor stuff you kind of tend to pick up whenever you're in it for so long.
Yeah.
It's like how people look based off of their positions plays a huge role. Because if you
Okay.
get two people looking the same way, your
one's
other
covering the back.
no one's watching the
Yeah.
other side. You know. So very well played there. Very well played. We got.
Coyotes are going to take that point.
Yeah, we'll have about 3.5 minutes left whenever they come back from the cool down here.
Again, still plenty of time for Jokers to come out explosive and to really tie it up here. Or for
30
Fury to hold it
seconds.
down. Because again, if I was Fury in this situation, I would have a strong back line, try to bait as many of the Jokers players out as I could, and
20
run down that
seconds.
clock. Use it to your advantage as much as you can.
Yeah, at this point, I would do my best to make them mess up. I wouldn't poke out and shoot unless I have to. If they want to sit and just
10
pepper my bunker,
seconds.
so be it.
Yeah, let them.
Yeah. What do they know? You know?
Right.
Right. We got Jokers left, Nashville Coyotes on the right. Their second squad here. Oh, flag off the rip on Coyotes.
Oh,
no,
no.
that was on Jokers.
Yeah.
Jokers
Looks like
lost.
they took out 2.
Did they lose 2 or 3?
They lost 2.
They
We're
lost-
seeing that yellow flag on the field. Which
No, they only
indicates
got
a
2
minor.
players. I think a player got shot as well.
Oh, okay.
There's only 2 players
Man, that is
for
a
Jokers.
rough
That's a
way to
rough
start.
Yeah, 2 players for Jokers.
Because Coyotes, it seems like we still got all
4.
4, yeah.
4 players.
So it looks like they lost one off break.
So it's a 4-2. They're up.
Oh, and they're
Nice
going to run down the
push.
D side.
See if we can get that run here.
Is he going to, double down the D side.
Oh, he tried.
They got both of them,
That's,
it seems.
That Mayan. Yeah, that Mayan picked out 2.
Towel.
Looks like Joker's
Towel.
probably towed.
Yeah.
Point approved.
Yeah,
Smart.
Joker's towed. Smart.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Because it's hard to come back in a minute and a half.
Yeah, but also keep in mind, points do count for the
Yeah.
end of
For the season
for the end of the season. So if they can at least get one more point, 2's better than 1.
Yeah.
Even if they lose the match. So, what's up, Jason? Good to see you in the chat, bud. Havoc, yes, especially it being 1-1. Power's a good call. Agreed.
30 seconds.
Coop. Oh, we got some Nashville Coyote guys. Knows the Coyote guys in here. That's what's up.
20 seconds.
Yeah, so we're currently pulling 224 views. Let's go.
Thank you for the support, guys.
Let's
we do
go.
really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Let's throw up some hearts in the
10
chat,
seconds.
dude.
Yeah, let's see some support for some of these players. It's been a great day, and we're only about a third of the way through.
Oh, let me get this breakout. Let's get this breakout here. Nashville on the left, Jokers on the right. We got Coyotes up 3, Jokers up 1. It's a very mirrored breakout as well, other
Yeah.
than that 50. No, they all mirrored it. They're both doubled up on Doritos. Exact same breakout on both sides.
Oh, Jokers lost their home
Jokers
player.
lost their
That
home
could
player.
Be a tough one. It's leaving that center lane open, but if that Aztec can come across with some shots to D side, it might help them come back from it.
Yeah, I'm only seeing, I think, 3 for Jokers.
Oh, looks like they lost their
And
D1.
still 4, so we're seeing Coyotes stacking real heavy on the right-hand side here, which, being up 3-1, it's not a bad
no.
play, because if they hold that, they can watch
Yeah.
the entire left side of the field.
60 seconds.
Looks like they're losing their, and we're seeing another
no.
penalty.
That may even the playing field, guys.
It is, because we're looking at 1,
No.
it's just 1.
Yeah. There's only 1 player left. He doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Someone told Scotty. They threw the towel.
Yeah.
Point approved.
Yeah, but that's going to be game, I believe.
I mean, yeah, that's game.
Yeah.
They got a minute cooldown. There's only 40 seconds left. So 4-1. Nashville Coyotes. What is it? Fury?
Yeah, Fury.
Fury? It cuts off there. You can probably see it up here, right now.
Nope, it cuts off on
It
both of our
cuts off there,
screens,
too.
guys, yeah.
So,
But Nashville Coyotes F stands for Nashville Coyotes Fury for all of our viewers out there.
4 points to go towards the season.
Yeah,
is,
that's the most points we've seen all
is
day.
nice.
Yeah. And it's hard with those penalties. It is hard to come back from those.
Yes, very difficult.
And again, if you don't have heads up, if you don't have a head count of your own team and you lose 2, it is hard to know what to do.
20 seconds.
Let's take another little beloved love and look at our sponsors here. Carnage Customs coming in with some of these custom built guns.
10
Around
seconds.
here. Hormesis with those phenomenal headbands. We love to rock around. HK Army, full of all kinds of goodies on both airsoft and the paintball side of the
Game
world.
on.
JT as well with their masks and a bunch of other products there on their side.
No points.
We've got Kuro
Game
Noir. And what was the other one again?
Oh, Canadian Cunt?
Yeah,
Yes.
Canadian Cunt, that one. Yeah,
As
that
well
one.
as the shout out No Quarter Media.
And No
our
Quarter
amazing
Media.
Cameraman.
Yes.
Again, he's been
Yes.
laying it out on the field.
I'm gonna
truly.
start. We gotta put him up here on the screen.
I know, we need to get his logo because he's got a pretty good logo as well.
I think it's pretty
Yeah.
dope. It's got the
got the
the camera and
Yes,
like
it's
the
an
skull with the
eye.
camera
Yes.
coming out of his mouth. Like, it's pretty dope.
Again, check him out on Instagram, TikTok, I believe Facebook as well. You can also find his links on the SXL Instagram. He's been tagged in a few of their recent posts.
Who do we got up now? Looks like Immortals and Neo coming up. I keep hitting the mic with my hat. All right, yeah, Immortals and Neo coming up. I believe both of these guys have at least one game today. Yeah, Immortals they're up one game. They've won.
Oh, they won against Fury.
Fury, yeah. Immortals, yeah. They're new.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, wow.
I mean, but Fury just took that 4v or the
4-1.
4-1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's tough.
Yeah.
Sorry though, no one jokers. They won't let it beat them up. They'll come back still
Oh yeah,
refreshed.
they're gonna let that motivate them.
Yeah.
100%.
Pick up what they can fix and change. They've grown a lot since last season, for sure.
Yeah.
You see them filling in a lot of the empty sides of the field if they lose a player. I've seen a lot of that from them.
Yeah, that heads
this
up.
tournament for sure. And you got to have that. Because if you leave that side of the field, you've seen it.
Yeah,
You know.
you can have one player run it down and take out 2-3 of your guys, and then it could
Easy.
be the point there.
Yeah, like if you remember the Missouri tournament, there was a Slaughter Gang match. I think it was
Okay.
like 2v4, Slaughter Gang 2, and can't remember what team they were playing. Had 4. It might have been Neo.
Neo or no? I feel like it was one of the N teams. Neo or
It might have
Nebula?
been Neo. Could have been
Okay.
Nebula. Possibly. I can't remember.
Yeah, I was gonna say we could
But
be wrong. If you guys want to fact check,
I think
check
it was.
us, feel
I
free.
think it was like 2-4. Slaughter Gang 2. I believe it was Cujo and Zuka. I do
Okay.
believe on Slaughter Gang. Cujo we had that long snake. You know how we had that double W.
Wedge, I believe.
The
Or,
W's
yeah,
in the
W.
back.
Yes, because that was the beginning
stack.
of the snakes.
Yeah, right. That's where
At
the
the
snake would
Missouri
start.
tournament.
So he was on that like back Aztec, and then he bumped to that first W, and then stood up and just ran the snake and waxed a 4-piece.
Wow.
Every one of those players had their backs turned to him.
1 minute.
Yeah.
One player can pull it. We have seen it time and time again. I'd like to see it again today.
I know. I was
30
gonna say
seconds.
I do love it when that happens.
It'd be
Again,
great.
stars kind of have to align. Teams have to be very aware of the head count that they are
Yes.
facing, and they have to understand the placement of the players that they are
20
facing as
seconds.
well.
Yeah.
But again, if you can be heads up enough, you can keep a tab on the players you have against the players you're facing. We can see it happen.
For sure.
It's not completely
10 seconds.
uncommon, but
You gotta work
every now
for
and
it.
then. Yeah,
It's
yes,
gotta be
you
worked
do.
for.
And it's also high risk for high reward.
Yes. And Immortals left, Neo on the right.
3 minutes.
Hard break by
Yeah.
Neo.
Active shooting off the break from Neo there on the home bunker. It looks as if we have a similar setup. We got a home player, we got a Mayan.
Dion.
Ooh, they doubled up. That's the first double up on 50
Yeah, it
brick I've
doesn't
seen.
seem to quite have paid
Oh,
off, but
but hey, you gotta try it to see.
yeah, and I don't think it's going to be the last time we see it, to be honest.
Probably not.
No.
So risky, but now they know maybe we'll
They can
lay
do
off
it,
for
yeah.
now, you know, and try it again later.
Exactly.
So that's
Because again, if later in the match you can get 2 players up on that 50 wedge, you have almost every angle to the field.
yes. It looks like Immortals down to 1
Oh, wow.
player in that back cam. That's going to be it's going to be a very tough spot to keep by yourself.
Yeah, because you have no cover if you try to move
Yeah,
up.
it's a
you
full.
got to stay low and go.
It's a full sweep down. It's literally is one person hitting that 50 snake, but bunkering him in, make him tuck in, and then just a full push. You see him hitting 50 brick there?
Oh,
Yep.
he moved.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got him out. Yep.
Yeah, because there's not a lot of cover between those 2 home bunkers, the can and the
Well played by
mini
Neo.
Aztec.
Towel.
Yeah.
Dang, I think they were up 4 people.
Towel.
Neo only lost 1 player that round.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
Solid.
because they only lost the 50 wedge.
Yeah, solid round. Solid round by Neo there. They keep that pace up and keep that spread and that aggression. Very,
It's
very
going to be
well
fun
played.
to watch.
Very well played. We got a minute cool down here.
Again, a relatively quick first point, though. About a minute and a half?
Yeah.
Minute?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a fast point. 241 views. Let's go. Current views. Let's go.
30 seconds.
I mean, Peanuts is there. Yes, Peanuts is here, Jason. You know I got to be here to support. That's right. That's what
20
we do.
seconds.
Love my real Havoc. What's up, Havoc? I didn't see you in here, bud. Hey, CSL. Good to see you in the chat,
10
bro. Good
seconds.
morning. Good morning. I'm happy to see you here, man. We got breakouts here on the left side, Neo. Right side, Immortals. Got about little 7 and 50 minutes here.
And again, another
50 seconds.
aggressive break by Neo. They're going to stack 2 players on that 50 brick.
Wow, they did it again.
Yes, they did. I think one of those players was Ruby as well.
Yeah, no home player. So no back line. Do they have any back line?
No. I got the D1, I guess.
Like a quarter of the field.
Yeah.
So that's actually a really strong firing line. That's a really strong firing line. I like that.
Yes.
I like that.
And I believe
Nice.
Immortals lost 1. Yeah, it looks like they've got 4.
Let's
I saw
see.
someone running off the field on D side.
Yeah, they got that horseshoe pocket set up back there. Now, that Mayan, if I was on that Mayan, I would probably bounce out to that W so I can try to pick that D1 and that can off.
Well, it looks like Neo lost one of their, I believe it was one of their D side or their 50 brick players. Looks like their D side player.
down,
Yeah.
So they got still.
Oh, flag hit the ceiling on that
Flag.
one.
That's going to be a pull, and Neo just lost their Mayan, their
Yeah.
back Mayan there.
Oh, but Immortals looks
up-
like they're stuck to 1 on D
to
side.
1.
Oh, and Neo's going to run him down.
Oh, he got him.
Oh, it got him. But then that has
Yep.
Ruby coming up on the, no, not
See,
Ruby.
that's well played.
Somebody on the Aztec came up.
Well played. Well played by
Neo?
Neo, by Neo there. So when they both pushed, the guy on the outside, the 50 brick, the one that came inside was like 3 to 4 steps ahead. The one being that far behind hanging
yeah.
behind, allowed him to stop at that brick and just lace the dude when
Yep.
he popped out. So
Yeah,
very
'cause
smart.
Again, the guy who led that run, we see the D side player turn, reveal his location to the guy who came behind on Aztec.
Yep.
To then get the shootout.
A bit of a decoy or a trade out.
Yes. Yep.
Sometimes you just gotta take one for the squad, you know.
Yeah, you
30
know.
seconds.
But
I've
when it
been-
means you
I've
earn
been
a
that
point,
guy.
yeah, when it means you earn a point, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
This
Totally
is a
been
game
that
of
guy.
points.
Sometimes it's not fun running through hot and getting shot 15
20
times.
seconds.
It's not fun all the time, but if it pulls the dub for the squad, I'll do it.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
So we got Neo with
10
a
seconds.
very strong lead, but a lot of time left.
Oh yeah, with 5.5 minutes. This
I
can
want to
still
see
be
if they
anyone's
do that
game.
double brick again.
They have been loving doing that so
That double,
far.
double wedge.
Hopefully they don't run over no
Double
quarter
wedge.
media.
No single. Oh no.
Oh no, the double wedge.
That was smart. So smart. Did you see what they did?
Where he
So
had one hang back. for
yeah,
a
one
second.
hung back on home, one bunkered up on home, laid a lane,
Yeah.
one way, one that held back on breakout on
Oh.
Neo. That was
Brick player
very
still
well
got
played.
picked off,
Very well
but-
played. Oh, so we got heads up in the 50 wedge. We got a mirror set up on that Mayan, the tall towers on Snake side here.
And it looks like we got a Neo player on Snake or on D1.
D1,
Yeah.
and we got a mirror set up. No, Neo
That was
just
Immortal on D1.
Neo just lost their home player. So he's breaking out to D.
Oh, he went down to T. He made it though.
Boy, he's fast.
Is that Ruby?
That's Ruby.
Yeah, that's Ruby.
That boy is fast. That
Oh.
man is fast.
Ruby's gonna come back to
Sometimes
D1.
falling back is what you got to do. They got him though.
Yeah.
Too much pressure.
Yeah, but also a lot
Too
of that
much
movement
pressure.
reveals where you are,
It
so
did.
they know.
It did.
And if they had their head count, they knew that Ruby was the
I
last
cannot
player.
believe he slid. He ran all
went
the way
from
around
50
the Dorito.
Yeah, he went from 50
Did you
to
see
D2,
that?
and then D2 all the way around D1.
He ran all the way around the Dorito, slid.
But when you're that fast and you can
That's-
stay low to the ground,
Yeah.
you can make that happen.
some speeding.
Yeah.
ET is out.
Huh?
The TV's out.
Yeah, Jordan came with the beat.
30 seconds.
Alrighty, so Neo is leading this match 2-1. And we're going to have about 3.5 minutes
20
coming after
seconds.
break. Neo has been pushing aggressive outside these breaks, and if getting down to the wire, I wonder if Immortal is going to be...
10 seconds.
What?
I like that angle.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. But I would expect Immortals to come out with kind of a harder break this time around. They're going to have to really push to get that point back.
3.5 minutes. I do like the breakout shooting. Neo dropping one off the rip, trying to run.
Immortals also dropped their
He
50 off the
didn't
rip.
check up shoot, trying to hit the brick, and it costed him.
Yep.
The way they did it the last round was, to me, was perfect. Oh, and they lost their Mayan. They're just dropping them here on Neo this round. Immortals.
Great play by
Immortals said,
Immortals.
hey, we got time, guys.
Yeah. They said we might be
We
down,
got
but we're
time.
going to run this.
Look at this push into the 50, into the snake brick.
Again, we haven't seen many
This is-
people utilize this
This is
snake brick
probably
yet.
the best push right now.
Oh,
No,
and they got
they don't even know he's
150
there.
wedge?
They don't know he's there. That's a run there.
Oh, wow.
That's a run there by Immortals.
And that was a 30-second
Quick.
point for Immortals to tie it up. Again, they've
Last
come out
run.
with that explosive break. They have a good heads up of where the team is, and they just got them down.
It's
Great to see.
it's never too late.
No.
Well ran.
And we'll have a little under 2 minutes when we come back.
Plenty of time for anyone.
Yeah.
To,
This is anyone's game still.
This is when you pocket shoot until you're down to like a minute and a half.
Okay. So again, remind us what you mean by pocket shoot when you're kind of hunkered
Lay back,
down.
spread
Okay.
spread the field
Okay.
around. You know, probably
That
like
horseshoe,
it.
yes,
Horseshoe
yes,
it,
yes.
pocket it out.
Okay.
Pocket shoot it, run the clock, and then start trying
Pushing.
to do some of your
20
aggression.
seconds.
Okay.
Because you want to make sure, first of all, you want to make sure you can pull the point. But if you can pull the point and cook the clock,
That's
10
what.
seconds.
even sweeter.
Yeah, because that's a win-win.
Yeah, for sure. Immortals on the left, Neo on the right. We're 2-2 right now. See this breakout. They've been really mirroring. Their breakouts have been mostly mirrored. And now we see 2 from Immortals on the 50 brick.
They're taking
the
a page
50
out of Neo's book.
Look, they're going to give it a shot.
And it looks like as of right now it's working for them.
I got something on my face, Dylan. It's called a beard. It's called man. Anyways, let's get back to this. Let's see. Where are we at? Look, you got me all messed up, Dylan.
Yeah, come on, Dylan.
You got me messed up, bro.
You're getting Houdini on focus. We
Look,
need him.
Neo lost
dialed
their
in
home
right
player.
now.
Neo lost their home player because of you, Dylan. And it looks like Immortals dropped the
lost
body,
the snake
too.
player, it looks like.
Let's see, wrong breakout. Yeah, it looks like they lost their Mayan player and they just lost a 50 wedge. Both wedge players are down.
See, both of these teams know that they are pushing for that 50 wedge.
Yes. Oh, now's when you sit.
Gonna leave it-
Now's when Neo sits. You
Yeah.
sit. They know there's one left. Let's cook the clock.
Yeah.
Now push it. Push it
See
now.
him push up that 50 wedge. Because they've still got 3. They've got a guy in D1.
Right, but right. Either way, there's a minute cooldown after this, so they need to get it.
Yeah, but then Immortals came out trying to push. I don't think realized how many players they had
And Neo
left.
still has 2, so it's smart keeping one kind of back, but he needs to sweep over to Snake side.
I don't think he realizes that there's nobody left.
Where is he at? Oh no.
There's-
No, it's
yeah,
an empty field.
Yeah, their D1 was their last player.
empty
He came
field.
around and tried to
Oh,
run
okay.
it.
I just said it. He needs to come around the Snake.
Yep.
My man. Way to go. Smart. Way to go, Neo.
Yes.
Ran the clock.
Point approved.
Pulled the point.
Yep.
Very well played. There was, what, 2 minutes left?
Yeah, when we started that match, there was just
Cooked
under
it.
2
They
minutes.
scored with like 23 seconds left on the clock. That's fantastic.
And that's how you use the clock to your advantage. Again,
Yes.
like you said, hold down the fort,
Yeah.
pick off that last player, run it down for another 10 seconds, and then take your point.
Yeah, if you run that back on the stream, yeah, we're about to take a 20-minute break here, guys. You run that back on the stream, you're going to see where they pick that Mayan off and this back W, and from there they just pick from right to left. That's all they did. It was fantastically played. 20-minute break. Yeah, 20-minute break, and we'll be right back.
Get things different.
Bye.